welcome back for another Friday evening podcast with the Photo Bros. Or more to the point, it's the PTB, who gonna be there, toys and chat. I'm your host for this week, Ayane Matrix Designs, otherwise known as Tony Man. And with me we have Falcon from Falcon Manor. So the rest of our crew may be on a little later if things kind of work out, but otherwise it's going to be us for a little bit. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Moment. Yeah, I knocked over everything.
I noticed that.
I was trying to move stuff, and then I knocked everything over. So that messed me up. But anyway.
No worries, man. Shit happens. Shit happens. Oof.
All right. So I guess you have a good week, man. You're working still?
I mean, I've been working, yeah. Working that photography job, which I mentioned before.
Yeah. I mean, it's still going strong. That's right.
Yeah. It's my only grievance is I wish it were more days, but to be fair, it gives me time to recover and try to do my own thing.
Right.
Although, to be fair, it's kind of hard to do my own thing when a lot of people aren't really responding. When I'm like, hey, I'm free this time. Let's work.
Yeah, let's do some work. Right. Well, keep at it.
Yeah.
Keep at it, man. And maybe instead of just maybe post old stuff that you've done to, at the same time, just keep posting stuff that you've done just so people can see it. Even if it's like, maybe it's maybe find. I just thought of this. This is probably a good thing for all of us to do. Actually, is to find something like a shoot you've done before, and maybe one of the photos at the time, like go through the whole thing again and try to find a photo from a shoot that you didn't choose and see if you can make it look good. Like crop it a certain way or I don't know, do some composite stuff with it. Man, I just thought of that. I should do that for myself. Like go back, because you go through your list, you go through your shots, right? And you're always like, oh man, this is the best one, and that's the one you usually post, or you post like the best ones out of that set.
Yeah.
Maybe choose one that you don't think is that great and try to make it great.
Like I recover it a little bit of it, and I want to make it look better or tweak it some more or something.
No, I mean it might be technically correct, like in focus and all that jazz. Like exposure's correct, but you probably didn't like the pose that great. Maybe it's like, man, that's not exact pose I wanted, and just edit it anyway. Because sometimes when you're going back and forth between the photo, like, okay, this one or that one. Well, I like this one better than that one. Choose the one you had as second best or third best.
Yeah.
It's still technically correct, like in focus. Or if you want to make that a challenge for yourself, find one that's just barely out of focus and you try to recover it that way. I don't know. I just thought about it. Because sometimes we only choose. I do it too. We only choose the best ones or the ones we think are the best.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's like there's a lot of photos. Like, I'll be honest, there's a lot of stuff I have on Instagram that I have not posted, especially since shit's changed with Facebook and how they want to use every damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, that's probably the frustrating part, because like there are things I want to show off,
right?
But for crying out loud, it's like I don't want all of my shit just to be used by them,
right?
Just so I could show off, hey, I did a thing.
Right.
But golly, it's so stupid. Why is my computer like spazzing the fuck out? Because we're talking about, looking at photo stuff, and then it's like, oh, well.
Look at these photos.
Yeah.
So have you got your first paycheck from this job yet, or that hasn't happened yet?
I have my first paycheck,
Word.
and about 90% of it is already gone.
Of course, that's what happens when you get paid.
Yeah,
that
and
happens when you get paid. Like, oh man, I gotta catch up on stuff I've been behind on.
yeah, like all these bills.
Yeah, I gotta. These first few checks are just going to stuff I've been behind on.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah,
exactly that, man.
yeah.
It's like, oh look, I got money.
No, you don't. you you've been working to catch up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what's really terrible is like okay, so I've also been playing, not playing, but like trying to get a figure that I had pre-ordered, but because
Mhm,
of reasons it never really was paid in advance, which is a little frustrating to me when Amazon does
mhm,
this shit.
mhm.
Uh because he's like, "Oh, I got the money now. Let's order it now." And then when the pre-order finally shows up like a year later, you're like, "Oh fuck, I don't have the money now."
Yeah, yeah. When you pre-order it and they don't charge your account when it ships.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like
I wish I
Amazon's. Mm,
I wish they would give you the option. Damn, that's too low. I wish they would give you the option. Like if you want to pay for it at, at pre-order, you should be able to pay for it at pre-order.
yeah, and that would help a lot. Like, holy shit, dude.
You know, versus them just maybe I don't know. I don't know why they do it, but I think it would help a lot of people out. It would definitely help me out if they sometimes if they give me the option. Like I
Yeah,
want to
it's
pay
like,
for, or
hey,
even if you
mhm.
just do the pre-order, and they don't take the money, they should give you the option of like 30 days, 20, 15, 20, 30 days later, they should give you the option to just go ahead and pay for it. I wonder if they do that. I need to message
Well,
Hasbro on
well,
that.
like here's the weird thing. Like, Shop is like if you're buying stuff through Shop, the app,
Yeah,
for let's say 5K toys, right?
yeah,
I've actually had it where um in 5K toys case, they'll allow me the option of paying it in full, or they'll give me the option to do the pay part now, which is like about
yeah.
I think $20 or $30, depending on what the item is.
Uh-huh.
And then I could pay the rest later, which technically still helps because there have been many a figure where, oh, I don't have the full value of it, but I could get that part plus the next part and it'd be
Right,
good.
right.
And then there's some places like there's a this I think it's like a direct manufacturer thing where they have an option to do the same thing where you could pay the deposit and then the rest as well.
Right, right.
And that's like for them that's super helpful. Again, same thing. Um, and I'm not frustrated with that as much because again, um, it helps. Although to be fair, their shit's super expensive, so I can't really go. Yeah, it's super good.
Right.
Like when you got a $300 to $1,400 figure or statue, like you're thinking about it before you actually think about buying it.
Yeah, yeah, you are. I
Uh,
don't have that problem because I don't buy $300-$400 statues, but
well,
so
in the case of that particular site, they have a lot of premium figs, like actual figs,
hmm
and then they have premium statues
right.
as well. And the figs, like in one, I want to say they're about 1/6 scale, or sometimes a little bit bigger,
Yeah, yeah, they are.
and 1/6 to 1/9, depending on which one it is. And they're not as any more expensive sometimes than what 5K Toys has on their website.
hmm
But then the super premium shit, like the extra crazy looking sculpts, ah, damn. Those, on the other hand, are a little hard to deal with because those prices are like stupid.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some that are like, wow, people have people have a collection of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
like they spent more on one statue than I spent on several figures. But but hey, I'm not knocking their collection. Just it's
Yeah, and honestly,
like
it's
man,
not
that's a
it's
lot of
not
money.
bad because like I've had okay, I am a statue collector as well. We already know
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
I have spent probably no more than $200 on a statue because of the design or figure
Yeah.
that I like.
Yeah.
But I will say that that's usually my limit, and I've seen some gorgeous statues, dude. They're big,
Yeah.
and one that made me question actually dropping money was it was probably like a Chun-Li or a Jury statue. I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't have that money, but damn, that would be awesome, dude.
That would be awesome. Actually, statues like going to Rick's and the places like comic book shop. Statues is what made me get back into uh, collecting. Well, not.
Mm,
It made me start contemplating collecting figures again because
yeah,
I was like, man, I would love to have like a collection of X-Men characters,
yeah.
you know. And I was looking at statues. I was like, man, these things look great because they look great. You know, they're posed perfectly.
Hmm.
But then the price, like, I don't know if I can drop that much money on a statue, you know. And
Yeah.
then I started. I picked up some DC Direct figures, and I
Hmm.
was talking to Mage about how I was just going to use them to practice lighting, like using flashlights and things like that, just to practice lighting because I never had a model.
Hmm.
And then he showed me ACBA, and I was like, "This is
Mm,
perfect." I'm like, "This is perfect." So that's what got me down that path of collecting action figures. But then what really got me like trying to be a completionist was when Tyler he got me a Wolverine figure. I think it was either my birthday or Christmas, something like that. But he got me a Wolverine figure, and I was like, well, I got to get the rest of the X Men. I can't just have Wolverine by himself.
yeah.
So I started. I mean, that's and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah.
But,
And honestly though, like that's part of the reason why I like a lot of the statues is because they have really good posing.
mm-hmm.
And
The
sometimes it's like,
detail.
yeah, details
Yeah.
nice, statue posing's nice.
Mm-hmm.
um they sometimes come with extra background accessories
Okay.
that are really will set off that particular pose as well.
Okay.
um but not all of them do because the more premium it is, the more obviously we'll have to go with it. um Actually, I might have a good example if it's out. Where did I put it? Shit. Well, I thought I had one out because it's one of my bigger ones, and it's from an old animated series. Here,
uh-huh.
let me go see if it's here. Give me a second.
I will give you a second. That's all I want to give you is a second.
Well, no, give me a moment. I will go
Okay.
like this. So you just that's all you're
Ah,
gonna see.
ah, that's the perfect. That is the perfect screensaver slash. We'll be right back.
All right.
After these messages, we'll be
We'll be
right back.
right back. All right, give me a moment. I gotta take off my headphones too because they don't reach that
That's,
far.
that's fine. Nobody,
All right.
nobody. You weren't listening to me, no one. So it's not good.
Blah. All right.
This guy.
Let's see. Well, that is one of them, I guess.
One's better than none. Should go get the other wizard. I think I am gonna do that. Nah, I'll wait till Sam gets here. I'll wait a
Okay.
little bit.
Well, I think the other one I'm thinking about is actually probably not out on my bookshelf just yet, but this one is one of the ones I have. Let me see if I can set up my phone
All right.
and make some clearance of all my shit here. Take a seat, Megami.
That picture looks like it's from probably MTAC or GMX. No, it has to be GMX because your fro is really small.
No, dude, that you be what's his name? Shinobi took that at Dragon Con, I think my first or second year.
Wow. Okay, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a long ass time ago, sir.
Wow.
We're talking like
Man, we talking about
what?
1999.
No, it's probably about anywhere from like 9 to 10, maybe 8 to 9 years ago.
Man, that's a long time
Golly.
ago. Man, look
I
at
mean,
that.
I'd still look like that, but I'm not as skinny anymore.
Well, no, I'm talking about your fro, man.
Oh, you mean
That
the
too.
controlled fro?
Man, you had a wow, that little teenager fro right there.
A
Now you got a
teenager
full.
fro.
Now you got a full grown adult man fro.
Adult man fro.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's
So this is
awesome.
one of the ones I have that I got on sale, but initially it was sold for like a few $100s.
Damn it, Conan.
What's up?
No, I dropped Conan.
Oh, damn it.
He went to visit Crom.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's
But
see.
no,
I think I got the light cranked up too high. Let me turn it down. Yeah, that should be enough. So this is one of
who's that?
this is from, I think, Rosario Vampire. Not Rosario Vampire. That's a different one. Murder Princess, I think.
Okay.
It's, let me make sure. This is, I don't have the box out.
Okay.
Wait, that's a different Murder Princess.
Aren't they all murder princesses?
Princess Resurrection. Okay, so that's what it is. So in this particular set, these characters are actually, well, you can't see it because camera. Let me scoot. So the way, so these two characters, like she's a vampire in her normal, I think she lives at a church somewhere that the characters end up running into her in. And this character is a werewolf man hybrid.
Wait. A what?
So she's like half werewolf, half human, instead of being like an actual werewolf person. Does that make sense?
Okay, so she's half werewolf, half vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said werewolf man. I was like, she's a man woman.
No, because like the designation in the series is like the classic werewolf clan, and she's part of that, but she's a hybrid because she's more human in this case.
Oh, okay.
So she can't do full transformation. So she actually has like her arms transform and she gets enhanced senses in her eyes and stuff. But for the most part, she's just like, this is the extent of her transformation for what I've seen in the manga and in the anime.
So basically, she's a disappointment to both races.
Not really. She's actually really strong for her character type. Because like under normal circumstances, like a hybrid of that nature would be weaker, but she's actually pretty strong considering what happened. And I think her brother is the strongest werewolf person in their clan, and he was like captured and made into an opposing side servant against his will. So she ended up defeating him. So in technicality, she's the strongest in her clan now.
Okay.
For reasons, but for the most part, she's the hybrid, and this girl here is the actual vampire. I don't have the actual main characters because apparently by the time I got this statue on like silly clearance, you can't find the rest of it anymore.
That's the worst.
Yeah, but it was what I liked. I'm like, you know what? I'll go ahead, take that because I liked it. Yeah. So, oh wow, actually they reprinted some of these. They go as high as $200.
How much?
They go as high as $200 for some of the earlier statues in this series. So that's good. If I want it one, I might be able to get it.
Mhm.
And apparently, this particular one, unopened, is going for 105 on eBay now, but it used to be about 300 and 219.
Wow, that's wow.
Yeah.
It's funny to me how some figures drop so drastically, and how
Hmm.
some things like shoot up exponentially. Like there's some figures you're like, why is this particular figure or character so expensive now? Like nobody cares about this figure or character. For some reason, it's
I, you
extremely
know what?
pricey.
That's a good question. I feel like part of it is probably due to first printing, FOMO.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's probably part of it because um there we go. In my experience, like I've missed out on a couple of things that I really wanted to have in my collection.
Right.
And first print, if you go back and try to get those, hey, glad to have you, Mage. Thanks
Oh,
for
cool.
popping in. But first printing of some of these figures and statues and shit, they're like, once it's gone, that price automatically doubles or triples. Like the
Yeah.
moment the first run is done, you can't just buy it new. That's it. Game over. Um, but if you are lucky, and like let's say, because I think in this case I got it from a place called overstock.com because they were like before Ollie's, this was the only other place that did similar things, and it was an online space.
Uh huh.
And so I got this crazy cheap because they had some in stock brand new that nobody were buying, so they just bought them up in a lot. Hey, we got some. And I got it. I think it was like I paid like $30-$40 for it. It was cheap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I got a couple other things like that, and I think those are in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, but if you compare it to like the first run of the Advent Children figures, or sorry, the actual figures, not the statues and stuff that they did later, those things were initially $20, if that much, and you will be lucky to get them at 4 to 5 times that value. You'd be like super
Wow.
lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's so bizarre, man. But also expected, I guess, because they probably haven't made any more of those figures since then.
Like I think they've made other versions of them, but
Uh-huh.
the originals, like oh yeah, like Sephiroth on app right now on eBay, he's going for about $200, and I think he's in a box in somewhere in my room. Um, Vincent is, well, he's apparently only $95, so that's not too bad.
You said only.
Yeah, and then Tifa is like 200 plus. Let's see.
Well, yeah, you expect her to be up
I think Cloud, depending which version they're going for, because apparently they released two versions. One was Cloud in like a memory, and one is in his black outfit.
there. Hmm.
That one is going between like a few $100s easy to as low as like 90, depending on again which one you're going for. Golly, and it like I said, it fluctuates. In my case, I'll be lucky to probably get about $50-$60 because my mother smoked a lot, and even though I
Uh-huh.
kept them sealed and out of the way, for a while you could smell it on there. So,
Ah,
but again, I kept them in the box. I don't think I ever really opened them.
well, you still might get pretty good. Just you know what's crazy? If they're selling now, and if you
Hmm.
just put that disclaimer on there and price it right, you probably
Yeah,
still get over $100 for it because it's gonna be somebody just like, you know what, I don't care, or it's or if you can if it doesn't even smell like it, you know what I mean? It may not have that smell anymore. If it
yeah. If it's been a while, so there's a good chance
Yeah.
that that's dissipated. But apparently, the version of Cloud with his bike that goes for silly amounts of money.
Wow. That's if you want to sell. Yeah. So
Yeah, and I probably should take them out and just take a look at them because
mhm.
again, I haven't really opened them since I got them. Because I think, oh gosh, I don't know if I actually opened any of them. Now I think about it, like I don't really remember. It's been that long. But if I didn't, then but I'll probably crack them open because, like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, man. Like, it's been like what, 20 years, 25 years? No, yeah, 20
Mm,
years. Yeah, about 20
mm.
years. Um, so it'd be best to
That's a
check them
long
anyway.
time. It's a
Yeah.
long time. And it's been sitting in the box.
Yep, in the box.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. And
You know what? I don't think I have anything from 20 years ago. No, I don't. I don't have any figures from that long ago because I got rid of them at one
I
point.
had a small collection on my bookshelf, kind of like I do here. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't see it now because my head is in the way, but the it was not as much back then. I had like Ninja Gaiden. I had all of my Final Fantasy Advent Children figures in the box.
yeah,
Um, and I think I ended up putting games on that shelf too. So, you know.
yeah. I had a few Dragon Ball Z figures. I never opened them. I just had them in the box. And
Hmm.
back then, I didn't know any better, but I had them in the box and I held on to them. And then one day, I was like, man, I don't need these things, man. They're just sitting in the box. So I took them to Great Escape.
Hmm.
I didn't get much for them. They're not worth much, you know, now either. But those are the oldest figures. No, no, that's a lie. I have a Daredevil and a symbiote or black suit Spider-Man that I've had for years.
Mm.
Oh shit, I forgot about those. Cause you know why? They're not displayed. I have them in a box. That's totally forgot I had them. Those are probably the oldest figures I have.
I mean, I guess if you want to be technical, if I could find the box with my old stuff from when I was a kid, like I had some Ninja Turtles,
Oh yeah, but that's an old.
some
That's back in Jackson.
Transformers. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
like not quite easy to get to.
yeah, yeah. That's
um,
I got stuff like you know what? I got stuff like that back in my mom's house. But
ah,
I need you know what? Next time I'm home, I'll go through that box and see what's in there and see what I could display. Cause I wish I don't know what I did with my Dreamcast.
mm,
I don't think I ever got rid of my Dreamcast. I just don't know what I did with it. And maybe I did like get rid of my
pawn it or
Dreamcast.
something.
Yeah, years and years ago.
Well, that's the only thing I could think of is either possible. It's possible
Mhm.
because remember, like back then, it was easier to trade in stuff.
It was. Oh, I think I traded it in for a PlayStation or something, but I may have. I wish I hadn't because I love it. Because my favorite version of Street Fighter I played on Dreamcast was
Mm.
Street Fighter Third Strike.
Oh gosh, yes.
That was my favorite version of Street Fighter, man. I love that game. I love that game. It's still to me, it's still the best version of Street Fighter. I mean,
Hmm.
it's
And honestly, what was it? I got a Dreamcast to get Marvel versus Capcom 1 and 2.
mm-hmm.
Um, that's what I did it for.
Yeah,
And
I've got that.
what else did I do? I also had Makin X of all
Man,
things. I got like a straight brand new from Japan copy.
uh-huh.
Although to be fair, I guess whoever was in customs, they cracked the case, so it wasn't new anymore.
Well,
But still, like I had that and a couple of other games, and I think the rest were acquired.
man, I played I think it was called Shinmu.
Yes, I
Yes,
have that.
I played it right, and
Hmm.
then that I think that was the last game they released on Dreamcast because I think
It's actually not.
or excuse me, they see because they were going to release a sequel to it, but then they canceled. They stopped Dreamcast, and then that's why the sequel came out like a couple years later on different system. Was it PlayStation or Xbox?
It was released on Xbox.
It was on Xbox, okay, because it released several years later because they were going to do the sequel, but then Sega had their problems.
Yeah, honestly, here's the stupid thing. In Sega of Japan, Dreamcast and Saturn still went on, right?
Really? Okay. Okay.
And Sega of America, they dropped that shit so hard, and it was so annoying because it's like, dude, you dropped a game system that was still really good.
Really good.
And only because of, I think at the time this, like, they couldn't figure out how to, like, not monetize it, but more like they couldn't figure out the proper way to actually do releases on that damn thing. And it was a little frustrating because I'm sitting there like, wait, you literally have a system that is pretty groundbreaking, and yet you just don't know what to fucking do with it. Like, what in the hell?
Yeah, it was, everybody says it, man. That system was ahead of its time. It was way ahead of its time, you know.
And what was it like? So I found out one of the last games that came out on it was called Karos, which is a vertical scrolling shooter developed by Milestone for arcade and Japanese release of Dreamcast.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be the last official
game.
Yep. And I think that was March 2007. Apparently, there was a couple other games that came out unofficially later. But that was the last one that said, "Hey, I work for this system."
Yeah.
The last one I thought came out. What was the one? It was. I'm looking for it now. I think I picked up a game called Chaos Field that had a different name.
Yeah.
And it was actually by the same damn company. Now I think about it, they made it's both Milestone Incorporated. Huh.
That was the name of the company?
That was the name of the company. I think they're still around, but what do they do now? Oh, okay. So they were mostly for arcade releases, and then they did from direct to arcade to Dreamcast. Oh shit. And their last game they did was Raidergy Noah, which is another vertical shooter game, which was only on the Wii. So I guess they closed up shop after, where is it? After 2011, or they're still doing stuff?
That's wild.
Yeah, so apparently, yeah, the last things they did were on the Wii and the DS. And that was like 2011. So they were the last official support for the Dreamcast and the DS.
So they said their goodbyes. They said their goodbyes to two different things. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? We'll send off this system also. That's what we do.
And apparently they ported their earlier Dreamcast game, Raidergy Noah, to Xbox 360, and also gave it the last bit of moniker called Massive. I guess it was like an updated release. And that was 2010. Golly. And apparently there was a PC release. I got to find that now. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But ancient times of the gaming consoles.
Yeah. I was talking to some people some months ago about how the evolution of gaming and stuff is, you know. And I was like, you know, back in the day, me and my friends would play I think it was Tenchu.
Tenchu, oh my gosh, bro.
And so what we do is there was the level making thing. You could create your own stage. And so
Was
what
that
we would do is
2 or 3 that you could do that to?
I can't remember. I thought it was I thought it was on the first one. It was on the first one. But anyway, we'd create our own stage and we'd save it on our memory card, and we would just exchange memory cards.
Mm,
And now I was like, if that game had come out now, all you have to do is, save it to you got your online server or whatever. You
hmm
save it, you just play whatever. Like, but we didn't know how else to uh, challenge each other. So we'd like my friend would make a stage. He would save on his memory card. I would take his memory card, load it into my game. I'll give him my memory card, and we'd try to beat the other person's created stage.
mm.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
oh wait, okay, so I think it is Tenchu 2.
Tenchu 2 was that one? Okay.
Yeah, it was Tenchu 2, and apparently, if you had the Dex drive and you had a solid connection, you could upload and share and download the levels from a Tenchu fan site with the Dex module.
Ah, ain't nobody had all that.
Well, I mean, because like they
Ain't
remember,
nobody had
because
all that, and at that time nobody knew about that.
no, actually, people did. It's just
I
I
no no
think
no.
that
I'm talking about us, like me and my
yeah,
crew,
yeah.
me and my
I mean,
me.
I knew about the Dex thing, but I didn't use it because it was expensive at the time.
Uh huh.
And that's usually the mitigating factor for a lot of shit like this. It's like, oh, it's great, but it's not cheap.
It's it's not cost effective.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
when like the late 90s, when a lot of the stuff, the hacking scene started to come about,
Mhm.
like, I'll just play. Yeah. Dreamcast was the truth, sir. You were
It
correct.
is the truth, man. I'm sure Mage probably was one of the avid Game Genie users.
Mm.
I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was an avid Game Genie user. I,
Well,
I'm sure. I'm sure. Mage himself is what kept Game Genie in business. Yeah, you know.
man, no, it's what's funny though. It's I think I got not the Game Genie, but it was like this version of it that was on PlayStation 1 just
Uh-huh.
so I could get I didn't get it for the ROM hacks. I got it for the so I could play import games. That's what I got it
Ah,
for.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
apparently if you knew because the version I got, if you knew the hex codes to make edits for the game save inside of that
Hmm.
thing, you can actually use that to play a lot of import games. And granted, you could use it for playing bootlegs,
Hmm.
but I was like, dude, I don't need a bootleg. I want to play, like, initially it was like one of those the Dragon Ball fighter game, like the 4-on-4 fighter
Uh-huh.
the crazy ass game that was on PS1.
Was it?
Um
I want to say Xenoverse, but I don't think that's right.
no, it's not Xenoverse.
Uh,
It was like
Man, I know what you're talking about. I just
it's it's this really whack. I think it was like a Super Nintendo port that made it
uh
to let's see, Dragon Ball.
yeah, I never did anything to my. I never modded any of my systems because I was always afraid of missing something. So I was like, I'm not. I just deal without. I am not modding any of this stuff.
Yeah, like,
Like,
I
oh
mean, I
man,
did it because it
everybody's like, oh
was
man, we can
yeah.
get this, we can play. No, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be all right.
Yeah,
It's not that.
and
I'm like, I'm like, it's not that serious. It's not
yeah,
that serious.
but
But,
like, to me it was like the mod scene was only important because I wanted to play games in Japan that I couldn't get here.
right.
And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it because it's like, fuck it. I'm gonna just try it anyway.
Hmm.
Um, and that worked out. Oh, it was Dragon Ball. What is this crazy ass game?
share your screen.
Dragon Ball Z: The Legend. I think that's what it is.
Oh.
Let me see. Here, let me share it. Present, share screen. Do. Here we go. And we don't need desktop audio because there's no video. Yeah. So this is the game I went out of my stupid ass way to get and play. This game was fucking crazy.
That's funny.
And because the way it's supposed to work is you play the heroes, right? And you have these life bars are not good indicators of what was going on. The main thing you're worried about is your energy level and how well you're fighting the enemy. Because if you mess up and you go all the way to the left, well, you're going to die and the match is over. You got to restart. Or you push to the right and then you progress the story. And I think it goes from the first episode of Z all the way through, I think, Boo in group. And I think this was before I even really knew the full story because TV didn't show the whole damn thing, which is so frustrating. It stopped right after Namek, I think. Well, no, not Namek.
What depends on what year that was? Because I watched. Oh well, yeah, it depends on what year that was. Because I watched the whole thing on TV through the Boo Saga and everything.
Yeah, I didn't get Boo Saga.
That was also Adult Swim, so that was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was watching it on when I was first watching Dragon Ball Z. It was actually on the WB. Sunday mornings thing.
Yep. I used to watch it on Sunday mornings too. Yeah. So that's probably why there's a gap in my memory of watching. Like, what happened to it? Maybe that's what happened. It went from WB to Adult Swim or whatever.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of it, but I feel like they stopped airing it, and it could have been like it could have been just like licensing agreements or something for how much they could show. I do know that they had heavily edited out blood, guts, and other things. Because that was like when Tien and the little Chaozu, when they died, they were still like together. And then the OG is like Chaozu became bits all over the stage, right? And I'm like, oh shit, that little guy is dead. He didn't just pass out. That fool is gone. But they wasted time and effort to draw him back into those frames to show him as not really dead. It was weird. That was a weird time. And then Cartoon Network fixed that later. But yeah, it was a weird time. The games, because of the show, the games were super popular and super hard to get. That was another problem. And that's why you had to import them, because if you found them here, they weren't going to be $30 like I got that game for. No, that shit was going to be like, I think $400 to $600.
What did you say?
Yeah, they went up.
That's great, man. Get out of here.
No, dude, I'm serious. Like, GameStop was paying a premium to give you money so they could sell it for more money. And I'm sitting there like, well, my copy, I'm not going to sell it. You know, I spent nearly nothing to get it, and I want to play it. And if I give it to you, I'm never going to be able to finish it. But, stuff like that, man. Like it. But was it Dragon Ball GT fighting game that was on PS1? That one was probably the highest one at the time. And I think that ended up going as high as like $600, maybe more.
I think I had that game.
Yeah. That was a very limited print from what I understand for the American release.
The American release, yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't understand at the time because I'm just sitting there like, wait, it should be everywhere. Everybody loves this damn game. But Bandai didn't have a lot of, not Bandai. I forgot who the manufacturer of that particular version.
Namco, but
it might have been Namco or might have been Bandai because they were separate entities at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Bout. There you go. Final GT Final Bout with that weird fugly
Share the
case
screen,
design.
sir. Share
Well,
the screen.
I don't have the case, so I just see
No,
the game.
that's fine.
Here, yeah, I'll
Share,
share it.
share,
I'll
share
share
the
it again.
screen. It
All
doesn't show
right.
the
So
cover art.
no, it just shows the actual game
Gameplay.
screenshots. It was
Yep. Yep, man.
it's very
I had
Tobal.
that game. I had that
Tobal
game.
number 1, Tobal number 2.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't Toriyama design a lot of the characters for the Tobal series?
Oh, I don't know about that. Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it did have an American release. It came out in October. I didn't realize it. It had a very limited print, and the game was not good.
Well, a lot of games back then were not good, but we played them because we loved the excuse me, the characters in it, not actually the content of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We look past a lot of the content of the game because we love the subject matter.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out. Oh, these are all of the games that came out. Yeah, so these were the scroll back. So yeah, these are all the Dragon Ball games that came out, which we already know the Budokai series.
Yeah.
But Ultimate Battle 22 was another one I played. Not so
I
hot.
don't know if I played that.
This one's
Yeah, I
pretty
didn't
much
play
a
that.
Super Nintendo port.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these first two were done by Bandai, but this one was Infogrames with the Bandai moniker still attached somewhere on the case. Legend was just Bandai, but my copy was, imported.
Right.
And then GT Final Bout was Bandai Atari because they had that weird. Yeah, it was just a weird stamp on the front of the box. It was strange. But yeah, but this game went for stupid amounts of money because it's so hard to find back then. Now it's probably like worth nothing.
You never know, man. You never know.
Well, let's take a look. Oh gosh, I can't just do a search. Yeah, I can. So let's see. Oh, it's $50.
See, that's crazy. Why would that
When
game be $50 as old as it is?
apparently some people are selling it for more than that, but there was a list, dude. The second listing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if it's showing my screen.
It is not.
Okay. I will just say that right now there's a dude selling, I guess, a pristine copy of Final Bout GT. And I think it is actually the one from Japan. That's $822.50.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a reasonable price.
I would say the $50 is more reasonable. That's the Atari Infogrames one. No, sorry, Atari Bandai. Yeah. Golly. Let me stop sharing again. But still, it was weird, man. Because like I'm sitting there like, that game's not that good. Why is it worth so much? Really?
Yeah. I'd be sitting. I said, "Oh, for real, Power Princess?
Damn.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know he was the one holding you up. That's crazy. Wow. I'm like, okay, so it's like that. Just drop the sword, man. All right.
But yeah.
These dudes
But
act like
it's
it was.
I don't think I have a Dragon Ball anything.
You don't have any Dragon Ball figures or statues?
I don't think I do.
I recognized that in my collection at one point in time, and I was like, I need some Dragon Ball figures. But the thing is, it's the ones that are inexpensive are not that great figures, so I never got them. And the ones that are somewhat are decent, or the company that's doing the good ones, or it's Figure Arts.
Yeah.
And so we know how that goes. But they've come out with some that are in the $30 price range, which have less accessories, but they still come with a bunch of hands and things. So
Well,
So that's what got me getting. So I got a couple uh Dragon Ball characters just because of figure arts.
okay. Actually, I realized my mistake. I do actually have one, and
Okay.
I don't think I've had one before or since. Let me sit this. Damn it! I'll have to get a different Swiffer to clean this up.
You say Swiffer?
Yeah, I have a Swiffer. I was trying to clean my
Oh,
statue because I realized it's dusty.
that's cool.
Okay, so I have,
I just want to
the
make sure I heard you correctly. That's all.
yeah, I got
Ain't nothing wrong with having a Swiffer. Actually, it's a good thing.
yeah. I have 18. In her, I
Oh, you
think
got Adrian. Okay, cool.
so. Let me see if I can get her without making everything a colossal mess in my room. Nope, hold up. Let me switch screens so I don't. I'm not gonna flash anybody, but I don't want to flash anybody. Also, apparently, I'm just clumsy as fuck and dropping everything as I reach for this damn thing. Reach. Here we go. I got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see if I could move this. Make some room. Yeah. Earlier today, I was actually going through my boxes, seeing if I about making some room for stuff on my desk. But I'll have to do it later. So I got this version of 18.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool statue.
Yeah, it's a great statue. I got it at GameStop on clearance as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like an open box clearance. And I was because initially, what's weird is on the website they initially said they had two, and I'm like, well, I want the one in the box.
Right.
And it's like we don't have any in the box. We only have one. I'm like, I don't know why the website's saying we
I
got
see
two.
how you were stroking that booty. Yep, I see you. I see you. I see you, Tony.
I mean, she got some cake. She's
That's the
got
only
some
reason you
cake.
got. That's the only reason you got that statue. That's probably how you
Oh,
get. That's why. That's probably how you have it displayed on your shelf, isn't
well, it's displayed
it?
on my front shelf, so yes, I guess that's
ah,
that's
ah,
one reason.
ah.
Oh gosh, I didn't realize she had dust in her little flip flop thing. And like, shit, it's all up in there.
Yeah,
I'll have to do that later.
yeah, you will. Hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I shall be right back.
Alrighty, I will
Hopefully.
continue being silly and dust my figure.
Yeah, you better dust that thing. But you better dust it off.
Dust the booty. So yes, I'm being silly and I am dusting my figures while we're streaming. And it is like very warm in my room. But yeah, but Mage, if you're still there, thank you for showing up and being part of the podcast. But for the most part, yeah. But like I was saying before, I think 18 is the only one I have from Dragon Ball. And it's kind of funny. Like you would think I like Dragon Ball. I actually bought some of the games. And my brother also bought a lot of the games, but I don't think between the both of us, I don't think we ever actually bought any statues of Dragon Ball. Like at all. It's really funny. I'm kind of like I'm thinking back and I'm kind of giggling because I'm sitting there like, wow, I really don't think I did. It's so baffling, man. And it's not dumb, but it happens. Like just because you like a thing doesn't always mean you're gonna buy everything associated with it. But stuff happens. And golly, it is very warm in my room. I'm glad I had something to drink. But for the most part, yeah, 18. I got her with the jeans and the shirt. I think there's a version where she has like a Hawaiian shirt. Um, but yeah, oh gosh, I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah, it's a little hard to angle it because she's pretty tall, and I would have to be up at an angle to get it to go. But yeah, but what's weird is this one actually has a base with stuff on it. Oh, sorry, Jury. Let me put you back. Oh, your hand is in there. Why is your hand inside? But yeah, so her, yeah, I just find it funny that a lot of the statues don't always include a base. And again, this was probably a more premium figure at the time, so it included one sculpted base to go with it. But now it's actually a premium item that you have to order separately for a lot of figures. Like, good example, I found a Makima statue. Gorgeous. Fuck. It's so gorgeous. But the figure itself is like $200-300. Then the base, because I think it's like either you get a different base or you get an actual one that they show in the product images, and that's like another like $70. Hello, King Petty. Welcome to the stream.
What up? What
Um,
up? What up?
Not much. I'm just currently talking about costs of stuff for figures and statues. Um, Falcon went to use the bathroom real quick, and yeah, that's where I'm
Mhm.
at. But I was talking about how like some of the statues I found have a base that's modeled to go with a statue.
Uh-huh.
Um, a lot of them now are they're not included with the base figure anymore. Usually, you have to buy a separate thing to go with it, which I guess makes it cheaper if you don't really want the base.
It depends on the leg. I mean, it depends on the leg placement. If it's
Yeah.
something that needs like that Android 18 that you have,
Mm-hmm.
that is 18, isn't it?
Yes, this is 18 with her shirt and jeans look.
Uh-huh. The whole thing about it is if she's posed to where she can't stand flush on a surface,
Mm-hmm.
and you are stuck behind the base. But at least most statues come with some type of base that you can put them on. At least
Yeah.
I thought so. Now I might be wrong. So I mean, because I don't do statues like you do statues, so you would know more than I would.
So in the case of like the one I was talking about with Makima, she
Hmm.
has something to stand on like 18 does.
Right.
So what the difference was is that it includes an ornate base with a like I think it's like some sort of blood demon thing that surrounds her, and then there's a
Hmm.
version of it that lights up, and that's an extra cost associated with it. Like I think
Oh,
between 60 and maybe
oh
a
yeah.
hundred-ish dollars. And then she was like going for I think 300 plus in some cases, depending on what head you wanted or if you got the whole shebang. It was very dependent on what you're willing to blow your whole wad on.
Right.
But for the most part, gorgeous ass figure. I mean not figure, statue. It's a gorgeous ass statue. But there's not in the cards. Money is it's very limited with such incredibly ornate designs,
Hmm.
and figures are no exception. Statues, figures.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, the whole thing. Well, me. That's why I stick to that my rule of 100 like $100 for a figure once a year. I don't try to break that rule. Now I am thinking about breaking it because they have the that Brave Star on 5K toys. It's starting to
Mm-hmm.
look mighty tempting, but I know you already know I've got Nightwing on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store.
Ah.
So it is a thing. Excuse me. So I don't know. I know that, like, that's why I try my best to, stick to that because there is the whole thing. I mean, there's so many stuff. There's so much stuff out there, and like, if it's something you want, it's something you want.
Yeah, and honestly, Brave Star was one of those few heroes that I would have liked more stuff for.
Yeah,
And honestly, that's not a bad one to go for if you really look at it.
yeah,
It's pretty solid. I
yeah.
was
It is.
initially worried it was going to look fugly with the sculpt, and
Oh
I'm like,
no, that joint looks beautiful.
yeah, it
Now I'm
looks
not
nice.
getting. I'm not getting the Dyson model one. I'm getting. If I'm gonna get one, I'm getting the one it's called the Marshall. The
Yeah,
reason they do that is because of copyright issues. But yeah,
yeah, I know why, because we all have gotten stuff like that, like Muff Toys with that one statue I got. Well, sorry, figure.
yeah.
Uh, Great figure, terrible accessories. Just putting that out there. Um, but still, yeah, it's
Yeah, but I like I said, I get it when people say, "Well, it just ain't in the
Just
cards
for
to
me.
buy it." I get it because I mean, but I'm gonna go ahead and move some things around because it's probably gonna end up being. I mean, I'm actually thinking about go ahead and going online right now and getting it. That's how bad I'm like.
well, I mean, let's take a look. Let's see. You say he's on 5K on pre-order right now.
Yeah, he's on no, he's on 5K to order. He's on
Oh,
5K to buy
Oh,
right
he's
now.
not
oh,
pre-order now. He's a full-on get it now thing.
Yeah,
oh.
so
Oh
it's not.
shit.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, I'll get them. It's just the whole thing of me getting them when you know, just when. Because I mean, I got time because I don't think Nightwing comes out till next year. So well, I don't know, but he'll technically, if Nightwing does come out next year, because I mean, Mezco will put one on you, but usually Batman figures they do put a rush on.
Yeah. Oh, they
So,
have the biker mice figs.
huh?
I'm looking at the website right now.
Yeah.
Trying.
Well, I've got the bike myself. I'm not even,
Well, I was looking. Hold on. Where is he? Oh wow, the Spider Wandering Warrior.
Can you
No, I
share
don't
your
know who the
screen?
fuck that is. I'm looking
Mhm.
for the dude. You said he's on 5K and he's on
Yeah, but
order.
can you share your screen so we can see what you see?
Well, I'm going to. I was just trying to look before I showed everything.
Take us on the journey with
Uh,
you. And I was really thinking I was going to make it the rest of the night without hearing Sam's voice.
Yeah,
I have made your
But
day. And
but
like I said, certain people in your life, I don't even know why they stay with you. So I'll say it just like that. You can take what you need from
damn.
it, sir.
well, he say he can't give you more than you can handle. So
Well,
Where is it? You guys are terrible.
he can't, he okay.
Absolute terrible.
Uh,
Let's see.
hey, well, man, I need to bring you Thor
yeah.
from this 2-pack, man. I'll be
I
like,
think
man, I meant to bring that. I forget. Like, I'll be on my way to work. Like, damn, I didn't bring the damn thing with me. So
it's okay. I know. I mean, I don't think you're trying to keep it.
I just keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's not on here, bro. Let me
Hang
hit
on.
all products.
Um, Hang on. Well, I can't do it. I'm on my phone right now. I
Hold
don't feel
on.
like going over to my laptop.
Here's
Hang
the
on.
thing, though. If he's here, he should be. Oh, there's Cherno Alpha. Oh shit, that was a.
Tony, you were supposed to be looking for me, sir.
I
You were
am
not supposed
looking.
to be looking for you shopping for yourself. No,
I
I'm just
just saw it as I'm scrolling, bro. Let's see. I'm looking.
No, you're good. I'm just saying. I'll good. I'll get up in a minute and get my laptop. I just. I mean, I know he's out. I do know he's out because I looked at him about. I thought about it last week.
I want to get this figure, but I don't have money.
Well, you better get out there and shake something.
I'm trying, sir. I'm already
No, not
shaking
that.
for
No, I'm talking
something
about.
else.
You better get out there and shake something. And you better get out there and shake something. There's still baby oil left in the stores.
Oh my goodness. I can't shake to save my life in that
Oh
regard,
my God,
sir.
you're stupid. You're so stupid.
Let's see. If he's in here, he should be on the
Hang on.
list.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, this is everything that they currently have. And there's a good chance I'm missing it because they're blocking the image and I don't recognize it without the block on. Let me just type it in, the Marshall, right?
Yeah, the mark.
Yeah.
You getting them, Rashad?
What'd you say?
Are you getting the Marshall?
I might. I don't know yet.
Oh, that's the girl. Oh, that's not the one I was looking for. That's cute though. I might get that. Yeah, I don't see it. The Marshall.
Hang on.
That's weird. Normally there would be.
Yeah, I get it. I'm playing Gotham Knights.
You're still playing that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I've never ordered anything for 5K, and so it's not that I don't trust it. It's just I haven't yet.
Okay. Yeah, I've ordered from 5K. Like, and they also have the pilots too. The airplane pilots.
Mm.
Oh, for what?
That's weird.
For the little scale 112 scale pilots, they had like
yeah.
they if you pre-ordered, you would have got the Tom Cruise pilot head.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
That's so strange, bro.
I know.
So while Tony's scrolling, and now that Sam's here, I'm sorry, Petty King's here.
Yeah.
Have any of you watched The Penguin or Agatha All Along yet?
I'm going to start somebody either tonight after I get done with you guys, or either tomorrow after I gotta cut the grass tomorrow. So I didn't I didn't do too much last weekend.
I have not watched either. And I was thinking about checking out Agatha because I think I have Disney in limited capacity at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll have to check. Is it? Well, I'm assuming episode 1's out. So is it any good?
Agatha dropped 2 episodes.
And 2 episodes. Oh shit!
Yeah, but then the Penguin dropped 1 episode, but the next episode comes out on the 29th, which is gonna be Sunday. I think they're gonna drop the Penguin on Sundays. But
okay.
Yeah.
Now that is brand new.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was kind of cool. Different.
Yeah, I think they were advertising it for the past month, weren't they?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I did not know it was going to drop every Sunday, but I just thought maybe they were going to, But that's new.
I'm assuming it's going to drop every Sunday. It said because before I watched the episode today, they said that episode 1 today, well yesterday, and then the next one's going to be on the 29th,
which is Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think now that you think about it, you got to remember most HBO or Max shows, they do drop their episodes on Sunday. Game of Thrones, had their episodes.
Yeah, I think about that. That's true.
I didn't think about that either.
So maybe that's their release time. Don't know.
Yeah. Of the two, I haven't watched the second episode of Agatha yet. But the Penguin was definitely a better watch so far. It was cool to see the Penguin before he becomes like how we think of the Penguin is the Penguin.
Hmm.
Uh, what else? It's if you like Matt Reeves, the Batman, you'll probably enjoy this. It doesn't have the same dark tone as the Batman the movie, which
Hmm.
was which I thought was going to have a. I mean, it was still based in real, more realistic tone, but it wasn't as dark,
It's not as
like
gritty,
visually.
gritty.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
visually.
color wise.
Yeah, color wise, and there was some graphic scenes, but
I don't
you
know.
know,
That was going to
yeah,
be expected.
yeah, but
Well, I mean,
but
honestly,
it
okay.
wasn't as visually dark and
Well,
like the Matt. I think the music and the way they shot the cinematography of the Matt Reeves
Hmm.
Batman. Is it Matt Reeves?
I don't know. I think that is his name. Yes, it is
Uh,
metal.
uh, movie. I think all of that made the movie great because it was the cinematography, the tone, all of that. But this one, it was kind of weird because it seemed a little more
Don't.
light, bright. I'm like, oh, this is not the same tone at all. But you'll see when you watch it. You'll see.
okay.
It's
Well,
still good though. It was still good. I'm like, oh man, this is Colin Farrell is really good as the Penguin.
Hmm.
you know what's weird is that makeup. I almost forgot that was Colin Farrell. Like I
Hmm.
literally sitting there like, wait a minute, that voice sounds familiar, but that face don't look nothing like the man I'm thinking of.
Nah, not at all, man. They completely transformed him completely. Um,
Yeah, they showed like a little thing of what he actually goes through.
Yeah, it's like
yep,
full body makeup, I
yep,
Yeah.
think,
yeah,
because they add like weight pads
mhm,
and latex.
yep.
Like,
There's a scene in there, man, in this episode. Like, oh wow,
Uh-huh.
he he's the Penguin.
Uh-huh.
You'll know it when you see it. Excuse me.
well, that's good.
Agatha, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know if it was because I was not or I'm still not excited about that show
Hmm.
releasing. I
Mhm.
was mad when One Division was over and they
Hmm.
were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a spinoff with Agatha." I'm like, that's the dumbest thing ever. Just because of popularity in that show, they're gonna make a spinoff. Nobody cared. I didn't
See,
think her
go ahead.
character had held enough weight in that show to warrant a spinoff.
I
So,
don't think they're going off the show is the weight. I think the weight is coming from the character, but I also think the weight is going to come from the supporting people. Like,
yeah.
what's her name? The weird, cute one.
With the dark hair,
Yeah.
that she's usually I can't remember her name either. She's
What you
usually a
know who?
comedian. I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah. You know who I'm talking about. So
she's
yes.
like a goth chick.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the
Well,
thing
honestly,
is,
like I
uh,
feel like it works.
excuse me. I I myself, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm open to certain things because, like I said before, I see so many shows that people refuse to be open to because of the not prejudice, but the 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 thought they have already.
Hmm.
Right.
So I'm trying to do it because, like I said, when I think about the acolytes, yes, it was a show that suffered, but you should have gave it time to die on its own. It
Right.
would have died on its own within maybe even the next season. And like because I'm fearful for Skeleton Crew trying to
Me
feed them.
too. Me
Yeah,
too.
and so like I said before, now we already know Disney's track record right now with shows. So
Yeah.
it is going to be what it is. I'm just saying. I don't think that the Marshall in a is like my bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't I don't think that it is a disaster in making,
Hmm.
but I also don't want to I don't want to lose the odd characters that
Right.
they
Hmm.
Right.
I don't want them to not make shows about odd characters. I just want them
Right.
to
Right.
make them I want them to make it better.
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
if
and
you like, go ahead.
no, I just feel like they're forcing forcing this show on us for us to love this character. You know what I mean? I don't like every. She was a bright spot in an okay show.
Hmm.
She
Yeah.
wasn't like a bright spot in a fantastic show. Like if the show had been
Yeah.
like if that one division had been just like crazy good, like off the chain, like man, this is fantastic. Everybody loved it, and she made the show what it is. Then
Hmm.
I could see a spinoff of her character, but her character and the way her character in the show, she was a bright spot in a subpar show. I mean, it was a good show.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed One Division. I like the you know I like the creativity behind it, but she was a
But you
great
feel like it
spot.
would have been better.
Well, if the show had been like fantastic, like if everybody loved it, it'd be like them making a spinoff out of the Falcon and the no, I take that
Oh
back.
wait,
If they
somebody
if they
popped
made it
in. Give me a second.
okay, if they made a spinoff of Secret Invasion, you know,
Hold
Hmm.
on, do
like
my
they took
camera settings and all that good stuff.
oh
Hello, King.
oh
What
man,
up?
We're just
What's
talking
up,
about
fellas?
TV shows.
All right,
oh
there's my AirPods are on, and let me see what's going on with my camera, and
oh,
let me unlock
Yeah,
the
wait, your
slides
camera's not
again.
rotating for some reason.
it's all right.
No, I said
Oh
that's what I was
oh,
doing, sir. I
Okay.
think I'm.
Tony.
But yeah, you were saying Falcon about the Agatha show.
hmm I mean, if it'd been like if they took a character from uh Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and like, we're
Hmm.
gonna take this guy off the show and make a spinoff. I don't know. Well, they probably could have because they could have definitely made a spinoff with Isaiah Bradley, and everybody would love that shit because that's
Yeah,
just sort
everybody
of
will love it because
everybody would
it.
love that because it's
Yeah,
new and different.
and it's
But
something that needs to be done. I would
it needs to
love
be
it.
done.
Yeah, I would. I would actually love it if it was what. Man, where is,
No,
I don't even see him on the
but
web. I
I
don't see him on the web
he's
anymore.
like, oh, you see him. Well, you know what? I'll let's go to the Instagram post now. See if you
I
look
am.
at that
I
link.
can't even remember. I think did I send it to you? Did I send it to the group? I think
I
I
don't remember.
did.
I'm just gonna go to 5K's Instagram page. Um, I
But
don't
I
know,
do
man.
see what you're saying. No,
It's just.
uh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
I do see what you're saying. It would be nice if this was a spinoff from a show that was great and the characters were great. The characters really
Yeah.
wanted you, made you want more. But I think that even if that show doesn't come out great, maybe there's a performance in there that will make a character like it'll make it where they'll still be able to do some type of spin-off or still being able to circle back around and put them in something.
Right.
Yeah, I
Like
could see that.
so yeah, well, WandaVision was not the greatest. It
No,
wasn't.
I
But
liked it
it
though.
ain't but like yeah, it was good.
yeah,
It was okay.
Oh
it was
I'll say
shit!
okay. It
okay.
was good.
But the thing is that we got Monica Rambeau out of it.
Hmm.
We
hmm
got Officer Jimmy what's the one that does the card trick?
The card trick guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't think of his
So
name.
we got something out of it. And Agatha, the reason why I would not mind seeing Agatha because I think they do need to flush out their their magical mystical side of the
hmm
Marvel universe. They need to flush
Hmm.
out two sides: the magical mystical side, and they need to do better about their cosmic. They done great.
Hmm.
They did good with Guardians. But I think that they should do something with the Shi'ar Empire. I
Oh
think that
gosh,
they should do
yes.
some. There's a lot of things that they should be doing, but they have to build their credit back up. It still boils down to them doing a lot of things that I mean, we're questionable. We question these shows. It used to be when we sit up there and said, "Oh, they're gonna do the show. I can't wait."
I can't wait. It's gonna be a
And
hit.
you don't have
Yep.
that anymore. You don't have it where I can't wait. It's more like, I'll wait till it comes out. And
Yeah.
that's what you say. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So I try not to be as judgmental, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you have to be because I mean, you want to be entertained.
Do you want to be entertained?
So yeah,
For some, okay, hold on.
Is that
So-
not why you're here?
yeah.
Spaniard, Spaniard.
For some reason, when I typed it into Google, right, 5K
Yeah, that's
toys Marshall, it
uh-huh.
shows up on eBay.
hmm
So maybe they don't have any more on 5K.
Yeah, usually when
that?
that
What are you looking
happens, they're
for?
either sold out or it's
The Marshall.
or it's
Uh,
being
Brave Star.
done.
Brave Star.
Very Star.
Yeah. Oh, they sold out a long time ago. That was by Dawson.
No, not that one. No. I
It's
don't
a
want
more
the
recent version.
The only other one was the one by Ramen.
ramen toys. Oh, thank you, sir. Well, that's
Oh
the
wait,
reason.
that's what
That's what I'm talking
Mage
about.
was saying. I don't know if you saw the comment
That's
earlier.
why we keep you around, King Will, right there. That right there, sir. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you so
because
much.
actually,
No.
Mage mentioned that there was a sales price on it from Ramen Toys too.
All right.
If
So
you want the pre-order price, you got to get it now. So once it's in stock, the price
I thought
jumping up.
he's for order. Hang on, ramen toys. Ramen toys. I thought he was ready to ship. He's ready to go.
Mm-mm.
Hang on. I'm looking at him.
You have to
Ramen
go to
Toys
the
Marshall
You got to pay up
is.
front though.
I'm. I like I
You
was
don't need to
telling
eat
Tony.
this month.
Well, like I told Tony, I think this is gonna be one of my $100, like my $100 toy, because I don't think Nightwing comes out to next year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this is the one I was thinking of too. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of.
Excuse me.
The one that was on 5K was still pretty good. I liked his face
No,
look a little
that's the
better.
Dyson model. I don't.
That was
Okay,
so
so
undersized. I'm scared.
yeah, the Dyson model. So they did One Punch. They also did Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a few things, but they keep the same kind of body mold. It's like a almost like
Yeah,
a lanky kind of look to it.
it's if they're using like a universal body with clothes added to it. I think that's
So
what they're doing.
yeah. So with that being said, I want Brave Star, and this Brave Star is like a 112 scale. Like that Dyson model might be one of those like true 112 scales. He might be like so SH figure art scale or whatever
Mm-hmm.
have you. Wow, we have a different 112 scale than like the true 112 scale.
Yeah,
Ours is like a 6.5 kind of thing. Yeah. But anyway,
but yeah, still, it's like I was saying, it's a good figure. It's I think it says $99.95 right now on Ramen Toys.
Yeah, it's $100.
I'm like, damn, it's a bit up
$100.
there,
That's
but
$100. Yeah.
shipping and tax, bro, push that way the fuck up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now that is $100. So I'm just like, but at the same time,
It's
if
calling
I
my
do this,
name.
if I do it,
Question is, do I like
Uh,
Brave Star that much?
I
That's the
do.
question.
Okay, so
Hell yeah, I
I,
do.
I, I love Brave Star, but I don't know if I like Brave Star $100.
yeah, $100 worth of Brave Star. So the whole thing, like,
No, I
so
love Brave Star.
you see
Brave
that's
Star
exactly.
is supposed to be a spin-off of, is it Black Star? I want to say it is. I want to say that's what it was. So, and I like them. So, and then plus I love Brave
Black,
Star.
you said Black Star?
I thought he was a spin-off
Oh
of Black Star.
man,
I
you
thought
had to
like
No, he
get
was an
that
original
extra
IP.
piece.
no,
That extra piece
When
was
I
the
say
pre-order
spin-off, I'm
kit.
meaning the whole thing of the future, like a futuristic thing. Like that was their timeline. Like you had Black Star, and then you had Brave Star. It was like in that thing of this is a predecessor of Brave Star. I want to
Uh,
say I had to look it up, but I want to say that one of them, either it was either
Okay.
Black Star or he meant one of them was Brave Star was a
This was a continuation
to
or
the
a
extent
spinoff
of
or
being output of offshoot of that future. In other words, that was the future that would have extended off of Black Star, Brave
it's
Star.
$113 if you buy it right now with the shipping.
All right, let me see
Let
what
me
it is.
show you. Let me show you how you do that right fast.
No, don't be going over here showing now. Sit your monkey ass down. Don't get me started, man.
Oh man, he like
I've been gone a week, man. Why you want to get me started, King Will,
he
man?
said,
Why do you want to?
let me
Why do
show
you
you.
want to do this, sir?
Let me show you how you do that, man. Y'all
Yeah,
acting y'all acting brand new, man. Let me
hold my beer tight. Hold my beer tight, dude, man. Sit down
acting
somewhere,
like
man. Yeah.
act like this is your first time.
Mm-hmm. Not
Damn.
dead. This dude. Yeah.
You
Man,
know how
sit your ass
easy
down
this
over.
Damn.
is.
Sit your ass down over on one of them toys you got over there, man. Shit.
He
And
said,
don't give me why you
man,
gotta. I was gonna be nice today.
and he's got a lot of them over there to open too,
Exactly.
man. He's got a backlog catalog, man. He's
Bro, if I was
Like,
to
like,
do
like,
them
like,
hauls
like.
right now, I need to do like 6 back to back, like
yeah,
100,
man.
100 figure hauls
Mm-mm.
loaded.
Sit your
We would need
unsatisfied ass down and open up one of them
we
toys
need
you got over
we
there.
would need
That's what you
we
do,
would
sir.
we would need to start a web series just to get through his catalog.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm. All right. So, I heard that y'all like pulled all night last week.
Oh man, we sure did, man. That was
Yeah,
wild.
it did go
Mm-hmm.
for a bit.
Did
Man,
it?
we were
That's cool.
man.
I can't say we go on that long this time because I
No.
got to work in the morning.
Yeah. And no, I got stuff to do. All right. So here's the thing. So it's either I wouldn't mind Brave Star, but I would not mind getting the Monkey King, Wukong.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
I,
yeah.
see,
By which maker?
Four
I mean,
four horsemen.
Four Horsemen. But
Four
the thing
horsemen.
is, so the catch is this: I have always seen Wukong in brown, but
mm,
Wukong has also been in like his gold, his first gold.
mm-hmm.
Like the Donnie Yen's Wukong was gold. Jet Li's Wukong was gold.
Yep.
But I've always just seen Wukong and that brownish color. And
Mm.
that was only the first. That was only the first one. The first one that came out. But the one that I can probably easily get is the one that's gold because he's the specialty store
Yeah, the retailer
exclusive.
exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And so
hey, Totally Rad used to
yeah,
be a retailer, but they're not anymore.
no,
I
Totally
tried.
Rad's not a retailer, but
Not anymore.
Replay is. And
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Replay
yeah.
has
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Yes, Replay has them for $69,
All
which
right.
that's an easy pill to swallow. And
Mm-hmm.
plus, I would not mind paying $69 for, Wukong.
Mm-hmm.
Now the flip in this is that, like, I can sit here and put Braystar on YouTube, and I'll be fine. I will sit there
Right.
and watch Braystar, look at and space
Yeah.
out, and I will be fine. So but like you said, that's $115, and I know King Will done already snuck up because he quiet as hell. So I know he done
Yeah,
went on
you
that.
already know it.
Yeah. He's
You
he's
already
already got
know it.
two. He
Yeah,
already blew up
he
two.
done already about two of them. Old selfish
I
ass.
already do it. You shouldn't have told me. You shouldn't have
He
told
bought
me.
two, man. He got
He,
one to keep, one to
he,
You
stock, one
shouldn't
to
have
show.
known.
his selfish
Long as you
ass.
told me that what time it was and what was gonna happen.
Ain't
Like
that
you
some
should have
hell?
known.
You know
But
what?
Long
yeah,
ago.
He's probably gonna get three just to be petty now.
just to be petty. Just
I'm
to
known
be
to do it,
petty.
and I'm known to do it.
He gonna
Just to
keep
be
Damn.
go.
petty.
He gonna keep going to get all of them just so you don't get nan one
Just
of
so
them,
I don't
Cam.
get nothing
But
now on.
I was gonna go and save it, for later. But yeah, that
Yeah.
ramen eraser, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna go out there and buy them all just to be that petty. Damn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, fellas, talking about the ramen. I went on ahead. They sent me the ramen eraser. Finally,
Did
Word.
you? You
Okay.
got the black one?
I'm gonna show my ass.
Oh, please.
You know what? You know what? Cut him off. I hope your internet just go down for five. Like I just hope it go down. Matter of
Yeah.
fact,
So hold on.
I hope for
Hey,
some reason you got a whole lot of dust just collecting on your figures, and just, and you got to
Sound
take
like
them
hold
all
on,
out.
wait a second.
You got to take them all out and dust them. Yeah.
like I hope a crocodile crawls through your window at night.
I
And
hope a
all your
crocodile
stuff.
and all I want him to do is sit up there and just bite the head off of all your
All
figures.
your figures.
Lord
All
Lord
of
have
them.
mercy.
Just all of them.
That's
uh,
messed up.
no,
It's so
but
petty.
yeah,
It's so petty.
yeah, it's just something about it. I would never get quick there. Did you get any of the pilot?
No, I
King Will,
didn't.
you
I
didn't.
didn't. Mm-mm.
All right, it's
You?
time to get. I was trying to get like I was thinking about that, but like I said, once again, I really think I'm gonna get this. Go ahead and pre-order Wukong. And plus Tim been sending me like all the Wukong lore that just be, like sometimes every once in a while it's just, have something to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing that. I think he was trying to get in touch with y'all about those pictures. I'm not sure. I have to ask him again. I thought
Has
he
he?
was.
He
I don't
probably
know.
been trying to get in touch with Mage.
Okay.
Like,
I didn't know who he was I didn't know who he was calling. I know he said he tried to reach out. I was like, well, I don't know. I'll ask him.
Well, I
But
mean,
no,
I took the pictures, but I gave I processed them, gave them to Mage like ages ago, so I don't
yeah,
know
yeah, so
what
Mage
exactly.
has him.
yeah, made he not made, but Tim he halfway forgot all about him anyway.
Mm-mm.
I was like, forget about your wedding pictures, man.
Yeah. I,
But
I,
yeah. What are you smacking on?
Are you?
You
man,
on my list
did
today, sir.
did
You
you
on my
did
list
you
today.
Well,
did
I
you go
got.
by that
Hey,
shucking and jiving place, man? You went by that shucking place.
I
You went by
gotta
that
check them
second and
out.
You went
driving,
by
I'm gonna
that
check
babe.
them
shucking
out.
place, man.
I'm gonna go check them out.
First of all,
Man,
And I love
I was
food,
wishing,
man.
I was wishing Planet Nostalgia was on here because I was gonna let his ass have it. Said, dude, is that your folks done open up this restaurant because they talk just like
mm-hmm,
shucking and driving.
mm-hmm.
My
Man,
word.
that dang commercial had me wanting to order food from him. Like, man, y'all need to ship this up here to me. This
But
commercial got me hyped. Y'all got me.
I forget what
exactly,
restaurant it is. They literally was like, I don't know how he was doing it, but like shipping hot food. I was like, how?
hmm
It was some restaurant doing that, like shipping hot food. I was like, what? How do you do that? But like from
It's
state to state.
Oh,
I was
from
like,
state to
what?
state. Oh man, that's crazy. I didn't.
that I don't know.
Maybe I
That
had
seems a little
the
sus.
Yeah,
maybe
that
I don't got some
hmm
details wrong of how they doing it, but
What they probably do is package it, like they cook it fresh,
I
and then
don't know if it was flash. What's that word? Flash freezing.
fast
yeah.
food and
And
bit.
I don't know that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, don't have a degree in that one, so I don't know what they did. What in
You
the
guys hear them
world?
ratchet joints?
What are
I
you
hear.
playing with that?
You hear
What's
those
that?
ratchet joints?
Oh
Uh,
no.
that
It's some
robot.
pleasure, right?
What the red ribbon? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who did that come with?
Nobody. It's just no. They come with no figures, just as is. No extra accessories. Just only the bot.
That's kind
Pretty
of
Mm,
cool.
sad.
It's not bad. How much was it?
It was like on sale for like $50 or $60 or something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad for, and it's as they figure out. I guess that means correct. So it fits
This
in.
is a third party company.
Oh, it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
hmm
okay.
But it's pretty cool though.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
you wouldn't ever guess. It's nice quality. The ratchet joints are good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something that
It's pretty
big
cool.
needs. Something that big has to have ratchets.
Giggity.
hmm
Giggity.
Bam.
What?
I feel good. I've been holding that back for a long time. Man, I haven't said giggity in a while, man. It's been stressing
Look,
me
I'm
out.
surprised. You've been on here with Tony, right?
I
I'm
know.
surprised.
Oh man. I think I said giggity once earlier. I don't know, but it wasn't a good one.
It went.
It wasn't worthy.
Well, say.
Man, I can't stand what's it, IKEA, man. I just can't get over that what they did.
What
Can't
they
get
be
over
not
that.
doing?
They stopped making these detox, man.
Oh
Did they really?
yeah, they did that a while
What?
back. It's the most popular
What did you say,
thing.
Tony? What did you
A
say,
while
Tony?
back.
Oh, waterback. Okay. Little Australian ass motherfucker. Little Australian ass motherfucker on here.
This, okay.
Hey, I got the waterback, y'all.
No, like, okay. The only reason why I know that those damn things are out of stock is because I tried to buy one when I had fucking money. They go, oh yeah, this is our most popular item.
Wait.
It's no longer in stock. I'm like, what the fuck?
What kind of money, Tony?
Back when I had money, like earlier.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
And we will never confirm it.
Had them Diddy dollars.
We had them Diddy dollars. I told you. Had them Diddy bucks.
Like that little Harley Diddy.
Oh man,
let me take you shopping, Daddy. Let me take you shopping, Daddy.
Girl. Come on,
Diddy bucks.
I got these.
Tony up there trying to take that.
Hell no.
All that damn what's that shit? Baby oil everywhere.
The baby oil, man. God,
Tony hair laid back. We ain't never seen Tony hair lay down and shiny. Just looking like that. Just dripping baby oil.
No.
That baby oil laying the baby hairs down.
With the baby.
Oh my goodness. It's so stupid.
His baby hair laying down. It's all
you know, I'm so mad at Diddy for all the wrong reasons. I'm mad at him because he's messed up the fact that I can't go get no baby oil just for normal reasons no more. Like, man,
I feel some kind of way.
You walk
up in the Target and you put that baby oil on there.
On that conveyor. You buy more than 10, they gotta ID you.
You stupid. It'd be like if you buy 2 things of baby oil, sir, we need your ID.
We need your
So you have to register if you want to buy these.
They're gonna start locking it behind the, you know how they got that security thing? They're gonna start locking that shit up, man. I'm like, man.
Damn.
You gotta ring the button.
Oh, we got it locked up now.
Customer service.
I don't want it. That's okay.
Customer service needed in the baby oil aisle. Customer service needed in the baby oil.
Messed it up for the rest of us, man.
You know, messed it up for the rest of it. Everybody got to walk around here ashing now because
it's just another day for nostalgia.
That's playing nostalgia. Right now, he's in heaven. He ain't got to worry about nothing.
We're all the same.
We're all the same now. We are the same. All of y'all some jive ashy turkeys now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I've been prepared for this moment my whole life.
He said, I'm built for this.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna come out ashy, just white as some new some white as some new what's it called? Air Force One. I'm built for this.
Man.
All right, I don't like talking about nobody because they ain't here.
Shit, fuck that. He should be. He'll catch on the replay.
Catch it on the replay.
His ears burning up.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what did y'all have that was new last week? Anything I missed?
What did I show? I showed a couple new figs, and we spoke about what did we talk about besides going over in a couple new figs?
Man, I don't remember, man. I remember we talked for a good moment, man. We cut up and talked till like damn near 5 a.m.
Yeah, I thought that. Like I said,
man, it was like almost 2:33.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember I don't remember all the things because there was a lot of stuff being shown.
I can't know everything.
But
Where did that come from? Did
Where
we
that come
ask?
from?
Oh shit! What the Tony? What are you on?
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. My bad. My bad. Maybe it's my West Tennessee accent messed you up. I pull a little some of my little Memphis slang out. My
Some of
bad.
that Memphis slang.
That's like Memphis. The music came out of
Memphis.
Oh man, that's crazy talk.
Oh, so have you ran into any of the Green Lanterns yet?
Man, if I had ran to the Green
Nope.
Lantern, that'd be front and center.
Okay, so but here's the
it would be
thing.
it would have
The
been
easiest
front
way to
and
have
center.
gotten those is to
Huh?
Right?
order them direct from Ty. Everybody who ordered them from Ty
Everybody
got
they
them.
ordered them from Ty, and see, my thing is GameStop had them on pre-order up until yesterday.
Okay.
So, and the thing is now they are at GameStop,
There games.
but
Okay.
Oh,
but they but
oh,
they're at GameStop.com right now.
All right.
oh.
So you got to go to the ones that actually have toys. Like Hendersonville has toys, like they
Yeah.
and which one? Other one?
Oh man. You know
I
what? The
think.
one I haven't gone to Bellevue, and then I know Hendersonville.
Mhm.
The Bellevue one usually good about Clarksville is really good, but I haven't been out that way at the moment. And
Yeah.
then
So
man,
I
that's
might
all.
do it. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind hitting a Clarksville one. But the whole thing is they are at GameStops and like
Okay.
that. But see, the whole thing about it is, I wish because with me dealing with everything, I was gonna hit you up and see if you wanted to go in on like if not a case, at least if we did a case, we would have been able to get. I think it
Yeah.
was 3 apiece.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you talking about actually trying to buy a case of the figs from a store?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we could have
Because
got three. We could have got 3 apiece. I mean,
uh-huh.
Hmm.
um, but the ugly thing, like I said, I had been doing all that, and I meant to reach out to you earlier.
It's all good.
But even if we did that, or even if we just did where we could get at least 2 apiece out of, we
Yeah.
could arrange it like that.
Yeah.
But now the thing is that wave came with the Green Lanterns, Dark Knight, Batman, and Huntress.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay.
But that
Yeah,
they
I
have,
want that huntress.
yeah, I
That
want the
huntress. Yeah.
Huntress.
I want that
But
huntress
it's
too.
like, so that's still on top for like 79. That's still on McFarlane website for like $79
The
with
the case.
the case.
Hmm.
But like I said before, I don't. I mean, I don't know how we'll split that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, most likely somebody would buy the case, and we just literally all put in to get
How
what we
many
want
figures
out of
are in
it.
there?
6.
mhm. No,
Six.
this is only going to come with one apiece, one of each. So
One of
you
each.
own.
Yeah.
That's why I said we wouldn't. I
Oh.
wouldn't know how to split it because it'd be
Right.
like one Batman, one. Because I want Huntress and I do want definitely the Green Lanterns, but
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
Hmm.
necessarily need him. And so the whole thing that the better shot or the wiser deal would have been for us to go in on a Green Lantern case.
Right.
But
Ah, I see.
Right.
they were giving you like in other words, you would have got 6 figures.
Hmm.
And I think it excuse me, and it ended up coming to like 179. But but I mean that's in the past unless
Yeah.
they
It's all good. I
yeah.
mean, I have a feeling we'll be able to find it.
Yeah,
Target. It's not a store exclusive,
yeah,
so
they're
you
not
you'll
so
you'll be able
exclusive.
to find it.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna be difficult is finding that the chase one, the platinum.
I don't I'll be okay with either version of Huntress, and I definitely want the
No,
whole thing about
I'm talking about the Green Lantern.
yeah, that's what I'm
Not
talking
the
about.
chase.
Like
Yeah.
the Green Lanterns, the whole thing about the Green Lanterns is I would want both of them because
Yeah.
like you get
Yeah. For sure.
you
Yeah.
get your boy, you
Yeah.
get Tom Ray, you get Abin which is cool,
Hmm.
but I want that body because I was gonna put Abin head on the Green Lantern that I have, and I want that Hal Jordan because that's a brand new body. So I was
Right.
gonna put that Hal Jordan on that one,
Uh
and
huh.
then
Hmm.
Tomar Ray. like of course, I have that other John Stewart,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just put that on him because I like as much as I like Afro John Stewart, I'm
Yeah.
still I'm still a only cut
Man,
John Stewart fan.
I love the Afro John Stewart. I
Yeah,
love that Afro John Stewart. That
Now I'm
that's
running into a lot of
they did a
Lucius
good job with
Fox.
him.
man. I've been running to Lucius Fox too, and I'm like, man, I
What
need to
the
go
only
ahead. I need to
go
go ahead and
ahead.
get
I'm sorry.
Lucius Fox because I didn't think about it until somebody put that Morgan Freeman's head on Green Lantern. I'm like,
Well, see
ah.
what I was gonna do is put that green lamp. I was gonna put that John Stewart head on the Morgan Freeman body.
Okay.
Have just like a suited kind of suit.
Yeah, suit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see you.
I could see
I feel
that.
you.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're cooking up. I'm gonna steal it like it
But
was my idea.
steal it. Damn.
it's a good thing I came up with this with no note.
No, no, I ain't.
I came up with this. So yeah. Oh, that's where.
Man, I really haven't messed with this Jinx body, and she don't move as much as I thought she should.
You gotta heat her up, man. You gotta like warm her up a little bit. Then she gets the
Giggity. Like
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
the diaphragm and all that stuff.
Yeah, just you ain't even really got it. Just like nice little warm cup of water just to
All right.
loosen it up a little bit.
I'm like, man, this is.
I still think that I mean she's cool, but it was her and Doc. They were somebody I wanted, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I haven't spaced out with them as much as I have.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last time I really spaced out with BK. Now, I've been spacing out with this Mezco Snake Eyes.
Man, did
The
you?
latest one?
Oh no, I like the Ninja. I don't want the Commando.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
I wanted the I like the Ninja Snake Eyes.
I
Yeah,
tell you the
me
figure
too.
I've been messing out with, spacing out with,
Mm,
use your term, that I didn't expect I would be, is that
mm.
damn Mezco Destro, man. I don't know why. I just be sitting around just messing around. I'm like, man, this figure is
So
fantastic.
Dope.
The
yeah,
Mesco Destro.
I
Yeah.
mean he
And
looks good. I was thinking about actually breaking down because they showed the Mezco Duke. The only thing that
yeah.
really irks me with the Mezco Duke is he really does look like he doesn't have a neck. He's really thick neck.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
I don't know. I'm sorry, but I did cut you off, Rashad. What were you talking about?
Oh no, I ain't want to talk about that. It's just messing with you. I don't want to talk about that. No. Like I need to heat up Jinx to see if I can.
Giggity.
Damn it.
Hey, you know what
Yo,
had me like thrown?
what's
This
that?
5K Ghost Rider, the one with the horse.
Yeah.
Oh
To
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the lighted effect, he
I
has
thought
to stay plugged in.
What?
he
It's a
he said
He
what
plug-in?
now?
has to stay plugged in.
What?
I
That's
heard
Yeah.
something about that.
The
Wow.
the
What?
horse has to stay plugged in. I was like, yo, you gotta be I was like, do
is
I
the
have to
horse
charge him?
posable?
No, of course it's static. So I'm thinking, oh, I charge him up. So I left him there. I'm thinking charging. I took him out. I'm like, hold up, how would I turn it on once it's charged? I'm like,
You don't.
I was like,
That's
okay, let me turn it
ugly.
on and then unplug it. And it's
What?
USB. So I turn it on, unplug it, and of course you turn off. So I read that, it's bus powered. I'm like, fuck. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, so you
I
can't
guess
just
you
do
could plug them
organic
into a
photography.
USB brick.
Yeah, of course, it's bus powered, but still, you have to do, camera magic. You can't just do organic,
That
Right.
can't be
photography. You got to
something.
go
Yeah,
back and touch it.
Yeah.
yeah. Man.
This Odin boy, this a chunky boy right here.
Man, I was like, oh man, is he good? Is it a good figure to get, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, let's
I
blow them
put
up so
this
we could.
head. I put this head on top of the destroyer. What is that thing called? The
The
metal
the
destroyer
warrior.
armor?
destroyer.
Yeah, the destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Okay.
You have to heat it up, take this pin out, and put this pin in a destroyer because the one that's in there is too long.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it worked. Got the cloth cape going on, cheap as hell, no wire, you know.
It's Marvel Legends.
It is Marvel Legends, so Hasbro is going to Hasbro.
Yeah. But you guys was talking about figures that you've been geeked out on, like this one I can't put down.
Is that
It's them,
Yamaguchi?
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that
Like
looked too
every day I'm
shiny
with this
not to
figure.
be.
I'm with this figure every day.
Oh man.
He is
Okay.
such a nice figure.
I'm sitting here looking at the Marshall. I don't know, man. That's $100. I do not $100.
I think it'll be worth it in
I think
hand.
you.
I
I
really
think.
think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking, man. If you're on the fence, I say just go ahead and get it, and because
I co-sign on that one, man.
the worst thing can happen, man, is you don't get it, and you're like, man, let me go get it, and you
Shoulda,
can't,
coulda, woulda. End up with
and
it.
and you be like, damn, it's $200
It's
now.
If you
$200.
get them and you be like, oh, no, I don't want it, I'll buy it from you.
Okay. I might just end up doing that. Eh, All right, I might do that. I did reach out to Totally Red because I was trying to see if they
Oh
had a
wow.
Wukong,
Mm-hmm.
and she did. I don't know if it was LJ or whatever. What's the brother's name? I forget. Anyway, um, he said that he's going to reach out to the vendor and see
Yeah, there was a.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, I
No.
was gonna say there a vendor had a Wukong there, but
Uh-huh.
I went last time I was there, which was Saturday. I didn't see it,
Yeah, Tim said
but
something about he saw it too, and I was just like,
okay,
but I can't trust his intel all the time. I said, dude, you
yeah.
tell me some shit there, and then I turn around and go there. It ain't even the same thing. I'd be like, that's
But
not even what I was looking for.
yeah, but it was also missing the scrolls, the customer scrolls, and it's
I have,
Now, it's a Wukong Black Myth coming out by Fantasy or Fancy Realm that's gonna
uh,
shut down every Wukong
yeah,
out
I heard
there.
that, but
really
isn't he a 1/6 scale?
Nah, he's 112.
Okay, I heard that there was a 1/6 scale that looked like the one in the game, but they're not too far from making that 1/12 scale.
Is
I
that the
heard.
one that's on 5K or is it a different one? Because I saw a Wukong on
That's
5K.
not on 5K. Nah, 5K
No.
doesn't have him.
Let me go back. Let me
Yeah.
go back.
And I just happened to stumble on him by mistake. I was like, "What? Who is this? By who?" But and as soon as I got it, that must have been the last solicitation. So I was like, "Yeah, he must be popping." I was looking at the pictures. Man, it's really nice. Like
Hmm.
spot on from the game.
Is it
Oh,
licensed or unlicensed?
I'm gonna say licensed because it had the name verbatim, but could be wrong on that one because I'm not even familiar with that company.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Wukong is like a what do you call it, an open copyright story from
yeah.
like
I was about
ages
to
ago.
say it's
But the game itself,
That's
that's a
like
different
Lubu,
story.
like that. It's you can do it. Everyone is
mhm.
taking a shot at it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Because
like
it's
Fable. It's like Thor or Odin.
right,
Anybody can
right,
take a shot at it.
right.
Let's see. So Black Myth Wukong. Let's
Matter of fact,
see.
let me
There's
see if
one
I can
from
find.
League of Legends, which is trash.
Mhm.
Let me see. You said it's a gold one, right?
Which one? The one I'm speaking about, or the
Yeah,
one Sam's
there's
talking about?
well, apparently one of them it seems to be using box art from the game, so that might be official. But let me go back to something else. But that's a statue. That's not the official. Holy fuck! There was a Steam collector's pack for $2,200.
What?
Apparently they had a collection pack with a statue, art book, accessories, wearables, a bunch of shit for this game. I guess they This probably was like $300-$400 originally, and somebody bought it and was like, well, I could flip that now that it's popular.
Oh, I was about to say.
Okay, so here's one I found. Let me share the screen here. Let me share my screen.
Let's see what you got.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So let me do that. All right, so this is one I found earlier. Is that one of the ones?
No, that's what I have.
That's the one you got? Okay.
That's old.
Okay, I was trying to find the one that you were talking about.
First most accurate one with the best articulation. That's a one. That's pretty nice figure. My Noda. Remember, I had that 3-pack in my top 10 last year for 23.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you talking about that Wukong and the monk and what's called?
That's what he was just showing right now. That's old.
Yeah, that's old. That can't be it.
But still, it's the one with the best articulation. So, still the best out if you can get your hands on it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. This is either a statue or. It doesn't say. Yeah, this has got to be a statue. It's got multiple hands though.
You want to know what's crazy? That new figure. It's not new. It's a reissue of the Void and Ubik for Berserk by Figma. Man, I guess it'll be here probably tomorrow or Monday. That Joker came up to over like $350 after shipping. Shipping was like $75.
Was it a reissue? You said
it's a reissue. Yeah.
Why is it so damn expensive?
The shipping, bro. The shipping was $75. It's a big box. I
don't know, man. That's a lot for just
$250 at Hobby Genki, and it was I forget how much at Ami. But after shipping, they both had like one was $75 for shipping, the other was $76 for shipping. But they had it sold out on Hobby Genki, so I got it on Ami, and I got stuck. And then now it's in stock right now on Hobby Genki. You save a couple bucks, but it's still like crazy price for what you're getting. Only reason I'm doing it because I really love that lore. I've watched every anime. I love the characters, and I just want to be able to recreate that scene. And Zod is coming. Oh my god! Did you see that Zod figure? That has to be like one of the largest 1/12 scale figures that Essex has ever done.
Cool.
That's bigger than Incredible Hulk. They done Zod from Berserk.
Oh, okay.
Man, this figure's incredibly big, and it's has all articulation. Because what I didn't like about SAs, they can be like the best fig maker, but some of the figures where they will leave out the bicep swivel, I hated that. Now this one has everything.
Yeah, I could see that being problematic.
So, like, I can just see, like, I can play futures on him, meaning I know if I get 2 or 3, that figure is going to be worth like 2 or 3 times its retail in like giving 2 to 3 years. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Same thing with this romantic cyber girl. You just know she's gonna be on everybody's page that can afford her. Let me see if I can find. I want to show you this pre-order I have for this darn monkey. Here he is, right here. Perfect. I didn't have to go look far for him. It's actually whoa. So this is not the company that is. It's $108. Black Myth Wukong Monkey King, and I'll show you.
So the one I found earlier looks like the mid-game version.
Yeah, this
by movability.
This one looks like it has crazy articulation, like the Noda, but let me just show you.
Oh, that's a different one that I found. Yeah, that's different than the one I found. That one's like late game armor shit.
Yeah, this one, gets back to where he gets his armor and the little faceplate.
Hmm.
Those are the two portraits. The armor faceplate. His little whatever he drinks in there.
Yeah, these guys, little drinker, or what do they call it?
Drinker.
His drinker.
No,
No,
it's
It's called a drinker, Tony.
It's called a drinker. Tony started
Called a
something
drinker.
new.
Yeah, it's called a drinker.
I'm just happy he didn't say sippy.
It's gourd. It's fucking gourd. It's a fucking gourd, okay?
Man, Stan, were you here that weekend when he said sloppy toppy? Man, Stan said sloppy toppy.
Sloppy toppy. Look at Tony in his foul mouth.
Oh man. I
can just see Tony going out of town to one of those places and he'd be like, they go, yes, hello, what do you want? So how much is some sloppy toppy?
Sloppy toppy, baby. Get some of that sloppy toppy.
Be like,
No.
I've heard it called the sloppy toppy.
My word.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll just take one of those. Yeah.
Can't take this cat nowhere.
Can't take him anywhere.
But no.
Look, that's a nice shot right there.
Yeah, it is. That's insane.
I went ahead and pre-ordered him. And there's a lot of soft goods going on. I'm quite sure it's premium too.
Yeah.
But I was looking at how they like this shot right here. That's telling you. They're not playing with articulation on this figure.
That has to be some really stellar articulation because there's no way it could bend that nicely.
Well, it does.
Yeah, because I mean it can if you do it right, but just giving it more articulation usually helps in general.
Who has the new 3-0 Optimus Primal on the way to their home? Could it be Pink Will?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the only one, man.
I doubt it. I don't think you did.
I held the mail to run for 3 weeks at your house.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna send a.
I'm gonna have to start putting water, some Powerade, and something out there because they've been having to deliver here every day. Every day. Like the amount of boxes I'm taking to the recycling bin is crazy right now. It's like a workout. I gotta break down boxes, throw them out. I gotta break down boxes.
I mean, if you're getting enough, there you go, man.
And this one is by this is the one I was thinking about. This one I also pre-ordered this one. This one is by Fury Toys, and this one beats out the Mythic Legions. It makes it look like a little petty base head. So let me show you this one. This one's pretty dope. And this is the one where you can move his eyes.
Okay.
Wait, you could just rotate his eyes?
Yeah, it comes, you can move the eyes.
Is it like where you take the faceplate off and rotate it like one of my figures does?
Yeah, I believe
so.
That's
okay.
the ticket.
Who's that by?
Fury Toys.
Fury Toys. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Oh yeah. That was I want to see. The only thing that was scaring me is how skinny he is. So I'm trying to be. I mean, I'm not downing him, but he looks.
Well, he's 7 inches though.
Yeah.
Thank you. So take note of that. I think this is going to be a really nice one, and I'm really
7 inches.
Yep.
Well, either way, I pre-ordered both, so I'm stuck with both. So.
Some are 7, some are 6.
Yeah.
It depends. It just depends on what they can handle.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice if the proportions were.
That's what she said.
That's what she
said. Like, you more like 112 scale or you 1/6? How? Like, yeah. This thing hot toys, baby. This thing hot toys.
Man.
But look at the articulation though.
Yeah.
That's that new system. If you can see it, how they achieve the double joints, pinless. That's a new system. I don't know if you can see it. But let me see.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
It's hard to
see on
tell.
here.
It's that new system right there. How it integrates in.
But how much? I forget how much he's on. What was he on? eBay right now.
This is Gundam that I'm looking at. Where I bought this. This guy is $70.
Mm-hmm. And you already ordered him?
I pre-ordered him.
Oh.
He's not out yet. What I just got was that just dropped was the wolf, the Primarch wolf from
Oh yeah.
40K.
Yeah.
I'm buying all the Primarchs, all the big brothers.
Hey, them joints is ginormous though, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to let me show you how far. Hold on a second. Like I'm geeked about these, man. I got on late, but I was able to get on where I can buy all of them at retail, so I was happy. Let me turn the light on because you might not be able to see. This guy just come in right here, and that's the largest one thus far.
Gosh,
this guy's incredible.
Got some serious 40K guys going on in there.
That's wait, can you see him? Yeah, there he is right there. That's the other Primarch, that one, and that one. I got some little extra, the smaller joints to go with
Golly.
So
I mean, and what's
dude is coming, and then after that you got the what is like the red dude, the Edgar Red type looking dude. And he'll be following on right after him. So that'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 brothers before the year is out. Yeah. And that's Lubu right there. I just got the Lubu off 5K. So I'm trying to figure how I'm gonna integrate that Lubu into this shot. I never shot this yeah.
That's a pretty big
hell yeah
grouping. Like, holy fuck. Like the horse is huge. And then the guy sitting on top of him is not. Yeah, that's just fucking.
This set was $600.
Damn.
Wait,
on average 300 each.
Wow.
They came in one big box together, but there's a 600 for the set. And I finally got this on sale. I didn't know where to buy it for, for a long time. I gotta add the full power freezer in there. I gotta see where I'm gonna put them. Make some room. A lot of people don't have the golden freezer.
Yeah, I don't have golden freezer either.
But that's all the freezers right there. The one in the pod. This freezer is actually a different freezer than that freezer. 2, 3, 4, alternate 4. To me, that's the best Vegeta head they ever. That's a third party. It's crazy that a third party could be the best Vegeta head.
Yeah.
Like the most anime accurate. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. It's not even.
And that's the shirt that I should have bought the half rip one. Now I regret it. I was like, no, I just want this one. But everyone's buying a half rip, and I saw it. And it actually looks pretty good. I'm like, damn, I should have got it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey. I'm quite sure they'll probably bring it back though.
Those shelves are collector shelves now, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That's crazy. Those shelves are collector shelves, man. They're
People
gonna
are
go up on the
overpricing.
secondary market.
That's kind of trippy though. Like and it's stupid because like I can't believe that they stopped selling their most popular item. Like, who in their marketing team thought that was a brilliant idea?
Might be. Okay. Wow.
Damn.
Man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's almost like when I go to Sam's house. It doesn't matter how many times I see it. I'm still impressed with the display and collection. You know what I mean? It's like, man, Will shows it something like, man, that is just fantastic. It's just dope as fuck. And then you walk into Sam's house, man, and he's got all this stuff displayed. Everyone like, man, this is dope.
Appreciate it.
The
You know what I mean?
collector's
It's
life.
like, that's cool, man. Always appreciate it, man. Yes.
Well, I appreciate it, sir. So,
One day
man,
I would give you a tour of my collection, but half of my shit falls down every time I breathe heavy.
yeah.
So I'm like, man, I don't even feel like picking it up. Like I got a section that's like I put all my most of my Star Wars stuff,
Yeah.
and I bumped it one day, and they fell down, right? So I took the time, picked them all back up, right? And then a friend of mine came over one time, he bumped it, and the shit all fell down. Damn. So I
It's
picked
like
it back up, right? I set it down, you know what I'm saying? I picked them all back up, set them up like I had them, and then one of them decided to commit Spock or whatever, man, and knocked them. I just hadn't picked them up since, man. They just been laying flat. I'm like, man, I ain't picking them up no more. They just gonna lay there. The only thing
I'm the
that's
only
good
one
stand.
that's crazy. Oh, my bad. My bad.
No,
We
you good.
started
Go ahead.
talking at the same time.
Yeah, we did.
No. And I was going to say, is anybody is crazy about Dragon Ball SH figure arts as like me?
we
I'm the
were
only one
talking
to get
about that
right.
earlier,
That's
man.
funny. We were just talking about that earlier. Yeah.
I mean, I love it, but I still have my favorites, and that's what I get. And then at the same time, I'm fine with who I have. I don't necessarily like. I wanted a base form, so I have a base form Goku and a base form Vegeta. Then I have blue Vegeta and blue Goku, and then I got Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. I never got the Piccolo I wanted.
Is that the one with the little cloak? That's that one.
I wanted the cloak, but at the same time, after a little while, I was fine with just getting a straight one. Like, just
Yeah.
Piccolo, like he getting ready to get down and dirty.
Right,
But the thing is that start to fall out of it when I started to fall out of when they got hot, when they got a little bit expensive. Then they went to that $35 one, and then I felt some kind of way because I was like, I feel cheated.
Yeah.
Because like you get. But
Is that too loud? I'm saying? Because to my ear sounds loud as hell, but I'm like, oh shit! I hope
I mean, it's a
the
little
no,
loud on my
vibration
side.
is good. I'm over here opening candy and shit. I'm like, hold up. You know how you in the movies?
Yeah.
People be opening candy at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, man. You opening candy right now in this big speech, man.
It's
This
like you're
is
doing it like
this
at a
whole.
critical moment, like everyone's all
Like,
quiet. You
And
open the
everyone
bag
goes,
of goodness.
like you've had this candy this whole time. You opening it now? No. That's funny. No, that's funny. You brought up DBZ, man, because me and Tony were talking about that earlier about collecting figure art DBZ or DB characters, man.
yeah,
Dragon Ball characters,
and what I was talking about.
I found myself like, man, do I want to go down this rabbit hole? Because there's some of them, like the older ones, like expensive as hell.
Yeah.
You know. But my definitive Piccolo would be the one with the cloak, the weighted shoulder pads or whatever. You know? I got the one from Super. I think it's the one that's from Dragon Ball Super, the last one did. But my actual first figure arts Dragon Ball character was Krillin.
Hmm.
That was my first one, and it got me going. I'm like, here we
Oh,
go.
you got the 1.0 Critter?
No. The one with I
Destructo
guess it was the
Disc.
second release with the Destructive Disc. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I wish I had that. No.
What was it like for me? Like getting like Piccolo, like he'd be a good one to get because to me he's just pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Vegeta, there's so many versions of Vegeta. It's kind of hard for me to just go, oh, I like this version, I like that version. But for the most part, I never actually picked up any particular Dragon Ball figure except for the statue right here of 18. That is probably the only thing Dragon Ball related that I know for a fact I actually picked up. And I'm like, but I like Dragon Ball. Why am I ever
got $35 figs, bro?
Yeah, that's what I told Tony earlier. I was like, man, they started dropping them at 35. You know, you don't get all the
pieces,
stuff,
yeah.
But you get like you get everything you really need. Like you got all the hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing, man, it's just the blast effects, man. Sometimes it's like, man, they did do a effects pack.
Yeah, you can buy those separately. Yeah.
But they need to do like a blast effects pack, man. Just like, I don't know, man. I feel some type of way when you spend $35 for this figure. And don't get me wrong, you get the extra hands, the heads, and all that stuff. And you're like, man, I really can't pose them because I don't have any blast effects. I don't have anything. I don't have any blast or anything.
And honestly, it's the blast effects can work with other figs, especially if you have a bunch of SH figure arts figs. So those will work well with those. But I guess I could just pick them up. I just wish that they had more than the core group. Like that, I guess that's another thing with me that I find it frustrating. I see so many.
That's what I'm saying. Who do you want?
Like, okay, I would like to have 18. That'll be another one. I like 18 a lot more than some of the core crew. I also like.
I can agree with that. 17, 18 would be nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I saw at one point, was it 19 or 21? I forgot which one he is. He's the all robot one. That's the pacifist.
Okay.
No, 21 girl that came out later in the game. Never mind. I'm sorry, I got that backwards.
So with the re-releases coming out, the one thing that I hate is that we're getting a bunch of Goku,
a
bunch of Vegetas. So.
And maybe that's why they're cheaper because they're like reissues of the same mold or something.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. They're not all reissues. They are done like, for instance, they did the time skip Zoro and the time skip Sanji, and those were the $35. They had those for $35.
So I just saw the Sanji tonight for $35.
Yeah, it's fine. I actually have been. I've passed on them the last 2 times I saw them because I do have Luffy and I do have Zoro, so I gotta have the big 3 because those are the ones that swing all the time.
Yeah.
But I keep passing on Sanji, so I said to myself the next time I'll probably get them. But back to what Tony was saying, there's a good chance you'll get a 17 and an 18. Because the whole thing about it is they haven't re-released 17 and 18, and they're pretty prominent. So you probably will get a second chance at least at them. Now, as far as the pacifist one go, I don't know because he still goes for a pretty decent price, like that first release.
Who's the pacifist? Who are you talking about?
The one with the red hair and the one that Gohan snapped off when Cell killed him. So
you talking about Android 16?
Is it 16?
16. Yeah, I think it's 16. Yeah.
With the green armor, right?
Yeah, with the green armor. Yeah, with the green armor and the removable arm.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll catch him, Tony, but there's a good chance you'll catch 17 and 18 if that's what you're looking for. And $35 for
That's
an
a
SH
trio
figure
right
art.
there.
Yeah, that still hits on so many levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, apparently they reissue her weird like track uniform one every now and then.
mhm.
That third party, the face portrait on the third party for the tracksuit was actually better than the real version.
Mhm. That's
The
funny.
portrait. Yeah.
That is really funny.
I have it boxed up in there from my it's either Kong or Demoniac will fit one of those. But I took them out of the case because just wasn't more space for them. So yeah.
You know, not only that, the other thing that bugs me about the Dragon Ball series is they always make him in armor or some other basic outfit thing. And that's probably why I got this statue, because that's the first thing I saw with her not in the tracksuit or her old look. It's like something different that you really don't see very often. And that's probably another reason why I don't really like the figures from Dragon Ball, because like they're always the same shit, and it's like I don't want the same damn thing. I want
What?
something different.
What's the same thing, Tony? What are you
Like
talking
they have the
about?
same outfits. Like they'll have their default outfits that they always wear, right? And then they have their or they have their armored look, especially like for the core fighters.
oh, well, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get like. I mean, the only thing like you wouldn't get Vegeta in his Hawaiian shirt or much more. Like you would get.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that
That
would
would
be,
be
wouldn't
cool.
it?
I
Oh,
like
That
that.
with
that would
the
be. That
shirt,
would be.
was it the
That guy.
Batman?
Yeah,
Batman?
Batman. Yeah.
That would be nice. But now, yes, it would be nice if we got him, but we won't. We're just not getting Goku in what is it, the blue gi
Hmm.
again?
Mm.
I think that's the one that's gonna be $35.
he, he said again.
Yeah.
Well,
Again.
no,
Again.
the first one they released, he was he never was a $35, $35
Right, yeah.
that they
Oh, yeah.
figure.
Okay.
So that now I think that's and then I wouldn't even mind like I would love to have a Gohan in his tracksuit.
Hmm.
I would love
That
that.
would be dope.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but I do see what you're saying, Tony. That we're only gonna get them in their mainstream fits.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Shoot.
Yeah.
Well,
But
speaking of wish list, is there a figure that is on your wish list that you like? I don't know. I guess is there a figure that's on your like DC Marvel? Is there a figure that you wish they would put out that they haven't put out?
Uh,
there's a couple, I guess. Like I guess if we're talking about, oh gosh,
I would love to see them make some X Force.
X
Say that
Force would
again.
be good.
are we talking? So we're talking about any? We're talking
Any
about.
any 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 property, just like any
Oh, if you're
any
talking,
fandom. If it, I'm like okay, what I'm saying is like, is there a figure that you've been waiting for anybody
oh
to
yeah,
release
yeah.
that
I
okay,
mean,
I
yeah,
want SH figure arts to do Voltron
oh,
Force,
Voltron.
that'd be
the
good.
pilot, the pilot.
That's a
Oh
good one.
yeah.
You said the
I want
pilots.
the pilots. Lance
All the
Keith,
Paladins.
Kid. Yep, Lance
Yeah.
Keith, Pidge.
I
Uh,
think weren't there some cheap ones like when the remake show came out later?
yeah, they got the cheap ones, but like so. Okay, so you do have the ones that came with the Lions,
Hmm.
uh, Matty collectibles.
Hmm.
They were really good. I want to say they had maybe 12 points articulation. I might be wrong. Don't hold me on that one.
Hmm.
Um, but the thing is that they became super expensive.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they
Crazy
became super
expensive.
expensive. Not the cheap ones, not the ones that came out with the remake. But like I said before, I would love it if SH Figures. I would want SH Figures to do that because they would give me two heads. They'll give
Hmm.
me multiple hands and the guns, And what would be the old school kick is if they put the little Voltron key in there, like they did with the original figures way
Yeah.
back when. Uh,
Mm.
and I'll be okay with that because I always liked the pilot. Like my favorite pilot was not Key, it was Lance. I
Yeah.
loved it because Lance was so freaking cool. And then
Mhm.
it was, man, like he had that leather jacket on and he would just be sitting there chilling with his pocket in his thing, like just chilling. Um,
Mhm.
but and then I like Spin. I like Spin. Spin just got the short end of the stick and got sent back to Earth. But the whole thing is I would be so okay if I would definitely buy them. Like they never do pilots. They
Yeah.
never do pilots like that. Like they just now did the pilot for what's the guy that is like in Gundam Seed.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, um,
He is like they have his figure out, and then they have the girl figure out from the other Gundam, and they're going to do like I would love that if they turn around and do that, I'll
Mhm.
be okay. The next thing is give me my Max Sterling and quit playing with I, they
Let's
need to quit
go.
playing with me. Give me Max Sterling, and I'll be okay.
You
Um,
know, he's okay. So Max, I would have figured they made him years ago, but I know they make the stupid his mech. They'll make
mhm.
that all the damn time. They never put out his pilot look or
well,
his
they
yeah,
so
actually, yeah.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tony, but
No, I mean this.
they do have his pilot.
They
He
finally got
is
his
it's
pilot.
112, but he's in his formal gear. He's not in a
Okay.
pilot suit. So I thought about getting that. I really did, just because it's Max Sterling. I said,
Hmm.
but at the same time, I was just like So I think he's like but he's that Dyson model body shape. But the
Mm,
Robotech people are skinny and lanky anyway. So
yeah.
I've been like I'll talk myself into it, then I talk myself out of it. But if
Yeah.
you say right now, SH Figure Arts, Photon Pilots, and I will be good.
It, but as far as my absolute wish list character,
Mhm.
it's I will say because I didn't even see merch for this character when the show is coming out. It's gonna be Medusa from Soul Eater. Like she's probably my
I should have known
Medusa,
that.
Medusa,
yeah.
Medusa.
I
No,
should have known that shit.
but still, it's like she's probably the only one I never really saw merch for. Like I saw her probably like the beanie, but I never
Mhm.
actually saw any figure statue merch of this character. And you would think her being the big bad for like the first half of the series, she would have had something. All the characters got something, including some of the bad guys. She got
Yeah.
nothing. And I'm like, I don't know if somebody just slighted her or they're like, no, we're gonna focus on the core team,
Hmm.
or I don't know, man. It just to me it was weird because they always like it's especially nowadays, you'll see the main people get figures and then you get some of the bad guys, right?
Right.
So you could play off them. But back then it's like you'd be lucky if you got the core team and a lot of stuff merch like back in like 2000 series or 2010. That's where that era where I guess they started to shift so you could get more balance in your
Mhm.
collectibles. But I'm just venting my frustration because that's my absolute wish list character.
What about you,
Like
Rashad?
believe, believe it or not, the the character I thought I would never get that I really want is the Question.
mm.
and,
Oh,
and
damn.
when Todd McFarlane was like, "Oh man, I thought that was you putting it on the screen." Oh man, the
Kira,
Question,
okay.
man. And the only reason is because of the damn Justice League animated show. I didn't know anything about the Question until that damn show, man. And he was one of my favorite characters in that whole show.
So I
Was the
just had to
Question?
say that the whole
Yeah,
thing. I'm gonna get the question. I'm gonna get him.
yeah.
But the thing is that every time I see the question, I think about Ace Van. I think about how Ace Man did the question. I got a
Uh-huh.
question. It just
Man.
I'm still gonna be able to space out with him like in a
Yeah.
serious manner, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's still gonna be kind of hard for me to get that out of my head. Like
Mm.
Yeah.
it is just something about it. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
And question and Mesco when I saw because I saw the Mesco's Rorschach.
Warshak,
Rorschach.
Warshak,
Yeah.
Warshak.
Yeah. Rorschach before I saw that the Todd question thing. I'm like, oh well, that's who I'm gonna
Hold up,
use as the question.
Masco did one or is doing one?
Mesco's doing a Rorschach.
Once
Yeah.
Memphis doing a Warshak, but
Warshak.
Todd is
Yeah.
doing one
Todd
too.
is doing
What?
it.
When did you
Yeah,
see the announcement for that?
Man,
that was on during the
I
what you
saw
call it.
I saw a
What?
review. Actually, I saw the review before I
You talking
saw
about question or Warshak?
Rorschach.
Oh no, I mean not question, but Warshak on. You talking about for Todd or you talking
No,
about for
for
somebody else?
Mesco.
Oh,
Mesco.
okay.
Mesco.
Mesco.
I never saw that. Where'd you see it?
Yeah. Man, who did I watch that review on? I don't even remember where I
Uh,
saw the review.
Is it
It
a
may have
new
been The
figure that's
Amazing.
coming
It
out,
may be.
or is it a old figure?
No, it's coming out. Yeah.
yeah, Warshak. Yeah, Warshak is. I mean, Warshak is actually. Yeah, he's the first one of them
Yeah.
that they're doing because it's like
No, because no, you talking about Mesco?
Mesco and Todd. Mesco. What else has Mesco done
Not,
for the
not,
box
not,
stuff?
not. I'm sorry, my bad. Not Rorschach. Not Rorschach. Because it's from Dick Tracy. The blank.
Oh, the
The
blank.
blank.
Yeah,
The
the blank.
blank. The blank. My bad. My bad.
Oh, because I was
My
like,
bad, Will.
what?
Will was
Okay,
like,
good.
"Holy, what the hell? I done missed." It. Nah, my bad. It was the blank.
Too.
The
Yeah,
blank. My bad.
Let me look.
That is. They're
Oh, this dude.
they're all
Okay.
the same. So that's what they're all the same type of person. But no, it's the blank. Yeah, from Dick Tracy.
That's interesting. I didn't
yo, I
know
So
that
wait a
they
love that
minute.
made.
Dick
So
Tracy
hold on,
set.
because I'm trying to
That is
think.
such a nice set.
Oh, that is him. Why was that? Look, I was on the same thing with you.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here co-signing with you.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm sitting here co-signing with you.
I done brought you down this this path of
Yeah,
destruction.
because this
And
past,
he rolling
I
like, yeah,
honestly,
man,
yeah,
yeah, the earth is flat.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
my dumb ass is right there with you. I will never
Yeah,
get
man.
there. So yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
Rashad,
see what
you
you're
right,
saying.
Rashad.
That's what you get. That's what I get for co-signing.
That's what you
Um,
get.
that's what I get. All right,
It-
all right, King Will, what's up?
What we got going on?
Just sir, where have you been? Stop eating all that
what
damn candy.
what
Stop
what
eating all that
what
damn candy, man. Damn it.
he's too busy trying to pre-order all them
Yeah, he's trying to get all these
those
marshals before I even get over here
Marshall
and
before
do
you
it.
can. No, what character do you want them to create in figure form?
Oh, I
Whatever
said
company.
forearms. Remember from X
Oh,
Force?
okay. X Force. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
was the
did say
first
Air
one to
Force.
go. Then everybody just jumped like went past
Yeah.
my little poe answer.
Yeah. And then Tony started talking like you didn't say nothing. That kind of messed,
Yeah,
Yeah.
went past my little polo answer. I was like, okay.
Okay, we
Like,
apologize.
Will was like, I'm not contributing to no more
I ain't saying
conversation.
I ain't
I
saying
ain't
shit.
saying shit
Ma-
else.
Matter of fact, where's my bag of candy? Let me open up all
What?
this candy just to do it.
What?
Just be petty enough.
I'm taking my great collection. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
He gonna open up all that candy. The kid's gonna say, "Why is all this candy open?" He said, "I got it. I was petty last night.
Uh, all
had to
right.
get to it.
You said
Had to
forearm
get
from
to
X
it."
Force. That's what's up. Okay.
So who from X Force with
Forearms.
well,
Forearms.
Forearms from
He was
X
in
Force.
'97. I was like, what? Did you see him in the little
oh
cameo
yeah,
in the background?
yeah.
Yes. Oh man, this dude,
I
you
would
took a
not.
deep cut.
Yeah, that would not be bad if I was to go. Uh yeah. I still stick with my Voltron. I would love to see some Voltron Force. I would love to see that, but
Wow.
yeah, that wouldn't. I mean, so as far as obscure X Men characters, who do you
Hmm.
want to see be done next? X-Men characters, and I'm sorry.
X-Men characters.
Yes, X-Men
Man,
characters, and they have to be. They I mean, they can be as obscure,
yeah.
but you know,
I don't know, man. I was gonna say, is it Marrow? But I think we have her, no?
Marrow did. I think
Yeah.
she did get a release. I don't really
mhm.
like
Yeah.
it, but she did get
But
one.
man, you know what? I don't
Um,
know. I can't think of a obscure X-Men
Oh
characters.
God, this nigga just fell.
Hmm?
X Men.
Lean
Who's a
back.
good X Men that I would like to see?
This joint. Did anybody remember this guy from Devil Toys? He is the 1/6 scale. I picked him up. He's on sale at
No,
YK.
no.
I'm gonna be
And
honest.
he's
Like I think I saw it, but I don't remember how much it was or when it happened.
and he's a what? When what's that?
1/6.
1/6
1/6.
scale. He was on sale for $88.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's not bad.
Hey, down from 220, 228.
Wow.
It's a pretty good
I
looking
was like,
figure.
oh, I don't even know how he got it because he's
Oh,
been out of the circulation for a very long time.
Hmm.
Pretty cool character, you know.
You know how it is. They probably found a box full of them. Was like, you know what? Let's just sell them cheap so we can get rid of them. Plausible
And then the other
deniability.
joint with the bike, I was going to get it. You know, I was contemplating. I was like, I already got that red bike though, but I don't have. I have the same Tech 63.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, the motorcycle dude, but that was like an all red type of. It would say this soft goods, but it's like his suit's like all red. You know, one I have is like predominantly black. I'm like, man, should I get it? But like, and I should have got it. It's sold out within like 2 days. I'm like, I'm mad. So now I feel like I got 100 down and pay a little bit more. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that right
I
there.
know that you got to pay the shoulda, coulda, woulda tax.
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah.
yeah, fucks with you.
It
speaking of
does,
junk.
but yeah. What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to get off
Ooh.
here in just a few
Oh
minutes.
yeah,
I
it's
got
Oh shit, my
12:36.
phone died.
I got
No.
I got a long day tomorrow, and
Oh gosh, I got.
it's Tony. Nobody cares about you, Tony.
I
Yeah.
mean, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, sure you do.
Stop
I
being a
gotta.
dick.
Yeah,
I gotta be like a
Yeah.
photographer and editor tomorrow.
yeah.
I saw Maze was setting up something for a wedding. For
Yeah.
somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
I think he was doing production stuff for a company. That's the job he found for weekdays.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, we do need to go on and give it because I know I got to get up and cut this grass.
Man,
And then I
fuck
might,
that
like I
grass.
said, just cut that grass.
Fuck that grass.
Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can. I might get out, do a quick hunt. Well, no, I'll take it back. I'm gonna get out here and go to Totally Rad,
Okay.
and if they, I don't know if they message me, but if they message me, I'm gonna hope to do that because you said you saw him and he just was missing his scrolls.
Yeah, but that was a couple weeks ago. When I was there last Saturday, I didn't see them, but they did rearrange the store.
So the
So
whole thing. So I'm trying to figure that.
the vendor that had them may not be there anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and the vendor that had them may still have them. Just was in a spot I didn't see. They rearranged that whole store completely.
Yeah, I went out there the weekend before that. I went out and they weren't there. Well, not they, but he didn't. They didn't have them anymore. And Tim said he went to go pick up his check from them last week,
Mm-hmm.
and they were there. He was there.
Okay, so I may have missed it, but
I don't know, but I'm like I said, it'll be a quick check. Real quick, is anyone checking out Transformers?
I'm probably gonna wait.
I might.
I
I
might
might go ahead and do it.
I might go see it. But I don't know yet.
I don't
Everybody
know.
saw Beetlejuice already?
Beetlejuice came out.
No.
Yeah, it came out.
No,
yet.
I haven't seen Beetlejuice yet.
Okay.
It's not that I don't want to see it. I just haven't seen it
I
yet.
just haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna check it out, but still. But all right, gentlemen, Tony, go ahead and walk us out real quick.
All right, so let's switch room thing here.
I mean, we don't have to see you. We don't. No, we don't have
Well,
to.
my
see you.
phone died, so I can't just have it on the figure cam.
Okay, baby oil.
Okay.
That is
So-
your new name, baby oil.
Mm.
All right, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tony. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I
so
just ain't seen you in a while, so I had to get it out.
okay. Well,
Giggity.
so want to thank everybody for showing up tonight, and also for everybody that's going to be watching that, and also for everybody that showed up to watch, and people that will be showing up to watch the replay. You know, we had a healthy discussion, some cool figure talk, and movie stuff talk as well. And yeah, everything was pretty good tonight. And Will came on early.
That I did.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we will catch you all next week. Same time, same channel. And we all wish you well. So thank you guys. Deuces.
All right, Will. I'm gonna say this right now. If I get